Hey, what's up? We're going through boner comedy movies. This is this isn't the tip of the boner comedy movies. This is the whole salon, right?
Whole song.
Hey, do you like that
Yeah,
joke?
this is
You can do a lot
the
of boner
full.
jokes here.
I mean, it's pretty. We spent a lot of time on this shit. It's a pretty in-depth uh, list of stuff.
I made a quick thumbnail. I got Shannon Elizabeth from American Pie on the thumbnail here.
On the
Wait, how do you say
thumbnail or
that?
like the screensaver thing?
It'll be on the thumbnail. You can see it later. But she's she's pretty damn hot, but she's got some fake tits for sure. How would
Jay and
like
Silent
a
Bob
Are they
considered
real?
boner comedy?
I didn't put Jane Silent Bob on the list, but that kind of feel like it.
Well,
I
that
mean,
is boner. Jay and Silent Bob
I
is
know.
boner comedy.
I feel
Well,
like
one of the
they
arguments we had was like the difference between stoner and boner, if they should be separated or they should be like the same thing, you know?
Well, I feel like Jay and Silent Bob is the blend. It's the
it's
stoner. It's the
But there's not a
stoner
lot of
boner.
sex in it, though, is there?
Yeah, man. The whole point
not
is like for
really,
them.
but
It's like
He's
for
talking
Jay's
oh,
trying to
about it,
get
but there's not like
laid, and like
actual nudity and stuff.
Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back. The whole point is for him to get laid.
I think that might be their best movie too. By the way,
Yeah, that movie's pretty good.
probably
Their
is.
best movie or his best movie?
I think it's well. I don't know. I think probably Red State might be Kevin Smith's best movie as far as like.
He had help from J.J. Abrams for that, I think.
Oh yeah, from Jar Jar Abrams.
Yeah, for Red State, right?
Yeah, good old Jar Jar Abrams there.
Jar
Yeah, I'm
Jar
so glad that
Abrams.
he's still getting work.
Oh yeah, it's great, right? Bad reboot. This is his company, right?
People
Oh,
been
dude,
Yeah,
asking for
bad
that,
reboot.
right?
yeah. I mean, are you
People
excited
want
for
more.
another Ray Skywalker movie? You guys hear about that, right? You read about that?
Doing one?
They're doing another Star. They announced a new Star Wars movie, and they announced it's gonna be the Ray girl is gonna have another movie. Like anyone wanted that. That's like they really don't know what their market is.
Yeah.
Ray, I don't even know who that is.
The what's her name? Daisy Ridley.
Kylo Ray.
Got those
Oh, okay.
kind of
Yeah.
flat chested.
I didn't really see any of those movies.
I
I
think you're
just
not
saw some
alone.
clip of like Luke sucking on something and it squirted in his face.
Sucking on blue milk.
I don't know. I just remember like seeing him get like some kind of weird facial.
Yeah, it's like that's what you did with the characters everyone loved was just have them suck on some blue milk.
Blasted in the face with like some alien semen.
Yeah, have your one main guy get killed off in the first movie. Not have all three of the people that actually people like in the same scene. It's like
They got to kill off the old guard for the new.
it's
new
crazy.
crew.
Your first scene in the movie should have had them in it or something. I don't know. They're crazy. It's so crazy. I don't know. Disney doesn't want that. Disney wants their their woke agenda. They want their black Ariel.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for that. It looked pretty weird.
Dave, even your cousin, she's that little girl. She knew that Disney is like trying to like pull one over on us to have like black characters and gay characters, and she's what, like 11?
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's like pretty with it. She's not like dumb or anything.
Yeah,
She knows
she's
what she's talking about.
she's on a different level.
Yeah, she's a weird kid. She's cool. She's interesting.
Yeah, she was surprisingly not terrible to hang out with as far as a little kid.
Yeah, she's funny. Be a little annoying, but she's funny.
Yeah, I mean, she stayed up like really late, and we were just like, "You going to sleep?" It was up till like 11:30 or something late, and we were trying to like you guys are trying to smoke weed.
Yeah, I mean, for like an hour, I wasn't like trying to be rude or anything, but I was like, I want to smoke, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So
couldn't just,
let's
like, do it forever.
What was her favorite boner comedy?
I don't know if we
Moana.
brought that up.
Moana, I guess.
Yeah,
But we did. Somehow we like started. We were like had some conversation about like school shooters, and she said she would like throw herself in front of the class and like take a bullet for everyone. I was like, oh shit!
Jeez.
I would have been like trying to duck out the window.
Yeah, I would have been throwing the kids in front of them. You know, like make sure you knock a few down.
Like, I would have grabbed like fucking Dooley or something and thrown him in front.
Make sure you knock a few down so you can get out, and like there's those to shoot.
Yeah, and you
that honestly
distraction and then get out.
No joke. That would be my goal to make sure that it's like them. Come on.
Oh yeah, I'd be like trying to create like a human shield and then look for an exit.
Exactly. So how's the UK over there? Are they talking about knob comms over there?
No, they're more into
Well, like
more
football,
comedy.
soccer,
Yeah, big on football.
and lacrosse or
I don't think
rugby.
they like. Yeah, rugby a bit,
Yeah, they
right?
love rugby.
Didn't the rugby
Rugby is huge for
championship? Didn't like a championship happen or some fucking thing? 7-day
Six
festival.
Nations.
Yeah, Six
I
I
think
know
Nations.
South
Scotland,
Africa's big on rugby, right? And Australia.
They
South
have
Africa
their
is pretty
own.
big. Australia, New Zealand, but like the UK ones, like Wales. Wales is like huge for rugby. Scotland's pretty good for rugby.
Ireland's big for
England's good
rugby.
for rugby.
Have you
Yeah.
played it?
Nah, never have.
It probably would
It
be
seems a
fun.
little like football.
Yeah, but like you
Ye-
don't have to have as much skill. It's more
Well,
like
it's still you
brute.
have to be elusive and shit though.
Yeah, it's more just like
I feel like
brute. Better than soccer. Shit.
I feel like it's harder than American football from what I've heard.
I don't think so. It's pretty like common for people like intramural stuff in college to have it. So I think it's pretty simple. Like I've
That
seen
could
it. I
be.
watched it for like a couple hours when I went to England. It was on like the plane, so I was watching that and Australian League football. Australian League football is way better, way more tougher, and more like extreme. Those Aussies are more like crazy.
Sounds in it, right?
Yeah, Scotland's in it. Like it was the whole thing. Like Scotland, I think Ireland might have won it.
Yeah.
I think Italy might have had a team that actually did decent than usual.
But Wales, like to them, rugby to them is like what hockey is to Canadians. Like the Welsh fucking love rugby.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a pretty cool sport. It's a little more. It's
Yeah.
definitely more entertaining than soccer.
Oh yeah.
At
Like
least you're
I
I've
like
never
watched a
watched
fucking
few
soccer.
hitting.
I watched a few like soccer games and most of them boring. Every once in a while there's some excitement, but it's quite boring.
Sounds like the better ones are like the crappier leagues, where like you might get someone who blows someone out, and then you see a bunch of goals. Like the big leagues where everyone's competitive, it's like boring. It's like a stalemate the whole time.
Well, the only reason why soccer is ever slightly interesting to me is because like the people I know are
Yeah,
fans
they
of
make it
one
fun.
team.
Yeah. What team?
So it's like the Celtic because it's like there's like the sectarian stuff behind it. So
Oh yeah, all the
Glasgow has
Christian shit.
yeah, Glasgow has two teams, the Celtic and the Rangers. Celtics are the Catholic team, Rangers are the Protestant team, and we don't like the Rangers.
What's
Funny too,
the
because they're red,
what's
white,
the
and blue like New York Rangers.
what's the premier team that people like over there, or do they don't give a shit?
Like they like all different types of teams.
Okay, so someone could like Man U or some shit.
Yeah, I think people like a premier team plus they like their Scottish football team.
I feel like they might like Man U because it's closer to the border.
Well, yeah,
Isn't Manchester
well,
up
they like
there?
yeah, Manchester's pretty north. They like Newcastle, but
Okay.
like, um, but I don't know all the teams, man. There's so many of these teams.
Yeah. Oh, they
Like yeah,
change out. I
Manchester and Newcastle, yeah, they're closer to their northern cities.
I kind of like that if you're like a good lower, like there's all these different leagues, and if you're a good like better team in a bad league, you can move up to leagues. Or if
Yeah,
you're
that's exactly how it works. Yeah.
or you can like get if you suck in the Premier League that you get bumped out. So I think that's kind of cool.
Yep. You get relegated, or you could like move up. Yeah.
Yeah, they
I
should do
Like you
think
that
could
for baseball because
yeah, they
there's
should
some
do that.
franchises that just don't spend any money.
like who's still terrible in baseball right now?
Oakland Athletics have like
They,
one of the,
They've
one
been
of the
bad.
worst lineups I've ever fucking seen. It's literally like AAA people that shouldn't
Ugh.
even be playing.
they were
And whenever
good. Like
somebody's good, they immediately trade them, and they don't even ever try and like sign people. It's just really embarrassing.
they were good for a while. Like in the 2000s, they were pretty good, right?
Yeah, that like Moneyball shit, but that's a long ass time ago.
But like the
Who else
Diamondbacks, are
were
they anything?
What?
Diamondbacks, are they anything or no?
They're good. They're getting pretty good now because they hit on some of their prospects. I mean, they've been drafting early for like 5 years.
Or like the Rockies, you never hear about them.
Yeah, they're terrible management. They don't know. They like continually block all their prospects, and they never develop anybody.
Yeah, because they're
Uh,
still like they're playing Todd Helton still, and he's like 60.
Oh
Todd
god.
Helton, yeah. Todd Helton, Larry Walker, Dante Bichette.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were good. Yeah,
So-
I mean,
Uh,
you know,
Andres Galarraga, yeah.
yeah, I just got Galarraga, damn. Who else? He pretty much covered everybody. Todd Helton, yeah. They were pretty loaded.
This is
Oh, yeah,
so
so-
Like
cool,
every one of
man.
those people hit like 40 home runs. I mean, they're all on steroids probably, but still.
Oh, so Doug gave me some new ones. He said Hall Pass should be on the list, and that would be like post boner. So I'm putting it
Which
in
one?
here. Hall Pass. It's got
Oh yeah, with Owen Wilson and that's a good one.
and then he also said Good Boys should maybe be on the list.
Yeah,
it's-
that's like baby boner stuff.
Yeah, baby boner, like soft, like micro boner. Yeah,
Oh,
you're
so,
right.
those
so
are
like
good-
Zach,
those are
so like
good,
like Max
suggestions.
Keeble.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know if
I
Max
guess you're
Keeble
right.
is that bonerish though. He's
It's not raunchy enough, but it.
The whole
it
point though is
does
Max Keeble's
feel
trying to get
close.
that puss. He's like he's being outrageous to get puss.
or is that just like in your mind?
Nah, he's out to get that puss.
I guess.
Remember, he's like dancing on the table to get the tall chick.
Oh yeah, you're kind of right. Yeah, I mean, there's it's
all-
borderline.
He's all about that boner.
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
feel
so
free if you want to make notes or anything on stuff.
Do we have any of the Judd Apatow movies?
like
They're
Knocked
kinda
Up.
woke boner.
I kind of thought a lot of them are click comedy. Like I think
I
Knocked
thought
Up
they were
is
just straight up
pretty click.
rom-coms and not really boner enough.
Yeah, that's also the thing is there's a borderline of rom com and boner comedy.
Yeah,
I
it's not
think
raunchy enough.
what is it? Let me see.
Wait, do you guys have Animal House on here?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Animal House is proto boner.
Proto.
That's
Yeah,
like the
proto
start of
boner.
it. That's the
Yeah,
start of
Proto.
all of it.
I put it in there.
Little Darlings is a creepy movie. It's about
I
like
actually put in the notes. I put peak proto. Is Animal House peak proto?
yeah, Little Darlings
that's peak proto.
is creepy. It's got Shannon Tatum, the Bad News Bears girl. She's
It's
in
like it seems kind of incestuous.
camp.
Not incestuous, pedophilic or whatever.
I mean, yeah, they're 15, so it's like they're in camp and their whole goal is to like try to fuck dudes. So it's like kind of
But,
like
they're like really older counselor types, aren't they?
I think that's the thing. Yeah, I've not seen this movie. There's a lot of these movies that I haven't seen, so I can't like talk too much about
I mean,
them.
I've seen Meatballs a bunch of times, but
Yeah, I've
I
seen
don't remember it being that
Meatballs.
bonerish.
I've seen Hots
so-
just by you know, I had to check it out one day.
I don't know what that is.
It's just basically these hot cheerleader girls that are fucking pretty much naked the whole time.
Oh, so it's like softcore, pretty much.
Yeah, there's like that was the thing. It's like the late 70s, early 80s. They had some softcore boner comedies for
Yeah,
sure.
because don't you remember like you could go to see porn in like a theater somewhere?
Yeah,
You know, it was a
Right.
much different like acceptance of that kind of shit to where you could fit it in mainstream stuff all the time.
yeah. Now those people are just going to like the mall to buy Legos. Those people are going to softcore porn stuff.
Going to Legoland.
Yeah, they're going to Legoland.
Lego store.
Yeah, exactly. You have that over there in the UK?
Legos are here, but
You have Build-A-Bear?
we do have Build-A-Bear, yeah. What's the difference between Jurassic and Proto?
All right, so
Boner.
Jurassic I
don't
put
know.
as
Pete added that one. I don't know.
it's like pre-proto where it's just about this is really the start of sex comedies would be like Marilyn Monroe. It really is. If you look into like sex comedy history of film, she gets mentioned. Because it's really like the start of like a sexy actress really just being in it because she's hot.
I've seen the 7-Year Itch and it's kind of good.
Yeah, and I've
There's,
seen
a
Some
lot
Like
of
It Hot.
interesting
It's all right.
editing in it and stuff.
Yeah, and then also we did see how there's this cross-dressing vibe of either like
I always
cross-dress.
mark down all the movies where people pretend to be gay or a woman to get pussy, and there's like 20 of them.
Yeah, so like either cross-dressing or pretending to be gay to get pussy seems to be a theme. Like you ever see Sorority Boys, Dave?
Yeah, with Harlan
I think
Williams
so.
and the guy from Seventh Heaven.
Yeah. I always
That's
kind of like
his
that one.
Big, I think that was supposed to be like his big break and like platform for his solo career.
Who?
off of Seventh Heaven.
Oh god, that was not a good choice then. I feel like that was like paycheck money.
I know that's probably why it didn't go anywhere because that was like.
What's the guy from Seventh Heaven's name?
Oof.
I don't know. I just know that guy was in it.
He looks like the guy from Mallrats, and also the guy from kind of the bad guy in what's that movie? The Girl Next Door. Who's the bad guy in Girl Next Door? He kind of looks like him.
It's the Alicia Cuthbert movie.
Yeah. What's his name? He's in The Mandalorian. His name is Timothy Oliphant. He's a good actor. I like Timothy Oliphant. Actually, everything he's in, he's actually usually pretty good. Quality
Did you remember
thespian.
Tomcats, Dave?
What?
Did you ever see the movie Tomcats, 2001? Horatio Sands, I think, is in it.
Yeah, he is.
No.
Horatio Sands
who
shows up
else?
in a few of these.
Oh, Gary Busey's son, isn't it?
Yes. Jake Busey is his name.
ABC.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a bad
is
movie, man.
That's something we probably should have did commentary on because it's pretty bad, but it's still somewhat entertaining.
I don't know. That's one that's like I know it should be on the list, but I always hated that movie.
I mean, I didn't really like it, but I always kind of would watch it just because who's in it? Jamie Presley. What is the fucking the rest of the cast? Shit.
Oh, yeah. So talking about pre and peak. So I mean, as it looks, if you look at this list, the peak of boner comedies is the 80s. Really?
Oh, Shannon Elizabeth is in Tomcats. Fuck.
Or I guess we were talking about it before. There's two peaks. There's two peaks in boner comedies. All kind of one post like really post Porky's and post Revenge of the Nerds would be this whole pre-list. And then even like I don't know, like Weird Science is pretty peak too, you know, like
Police Academy is
definitely
pretty
boner.
pretty up there.
I mean,
What did you say, Leland?
Police Academy.
Yeah.
Wait, shouldn't
that one's not as much. Have you
Well,
probably
it
never
just
seen
sucks.
Police Academy, Dave, have you?
I've seen
not
parts
good.
of it.
It's not funny. Everyone's like so annoying. Every character.
Well, let's go through it.
My father's old client was in that.
So,
Police
Dave, you don't think
Academy.
The Graduate should be on here, huh?
Well, okay, I have to watch it again, but I don't really remember it being that funny.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I see what you're saying.
I
It's
think
not.
it's more almost like if anything, it's more like a rom-com than.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I just feel like it's dated enough to where you just don't find it funny. I feel like for that time period and generation, they thought it was funny.
I mean, also like Pink Flamingos. Do you think it's a boner comedy or no?
No, it's just like a gross out like grindhouse. Well, I don't know. I mean, there's so much weird sex stuff in it, and it is a comedy.
I'm gonna write not boner here.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't think it's boner comedy.
It's just like too weird to be that easily like like it's too weird of a movie to be as generic as a boner comedy would be.
Yeah.
What about Fritz the Cat? I feel like this is kind of a boner movie.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely what's that other one, the new one with Seth Rogen? That's probably a boner comedy for animated stuff.
Sausage
Party.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that
But
one.
that's not exactly a boner movie.
Not
actually.
really.
I didn't see it. I really didn't. I don't know.
Like
what
they
it
all
was.
fuck at the end, but it's not like it's more about it's more existential movie.
Yeah, there's more like tits though in
so
Fritz
it's
the
like
Cat.
Wall-E.
Fritz the Cat is an exploit, like what is it? What do they call it? Exploitation film. Yeah, it's like. It also probably might not fall into the list.
Yeah, some of his stuff is like pretty racist and fucking weird. Like, what's that? I don't even
spelled that wrong.
I don't want to say the title of it, but he's got some questionable stuff.
Did I spell this right? Or is this wrong? Dave, is that right or wrong?
Don't you know Grammarly?
Yeah, he has seen a lot of
I do.
exploitation.
Yeah,
it looks right. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Animal House definitely.
Definitely not a
people.
word that you type out very often.
No, it's really not. Unless I'm yeah.
Like at work, I haven't had to use that for like at least a couple months now.
Yeah, you don't have to put it in at work.
Would you consider like Wayne's World like boner adjacent?
Yeah, I guess
No,
so.
not really.
Why? There's like some sex stuff in it, and it's a comedy.
Not really. I don't know. Not really. I feel like it's general comedy. Kind of soft too.
It is pretty soft.
I mean, the swing thing. I see, or I get what you're talking about with that. That's talking about boners, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's pretty bonerish, especially with the pelvic thrust jokes.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it could find its way onto. I'll put it in the
I mean,
list here.
it's definitely not as like dirty or grimy as most boner stuff is.
Canadian for sure, right?
Soft boner comedy.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
definitely
it's a soft boner.
There's definitely soft boner ish things going on here. I think the one that straddles the line the best with that is Wedding Crashers. It's super soft boner,
Actually,
but boner,
boner.
still. It's still boner,
I don't
but
know.
it's
Owen Wilson's in a lot of boner stuff, so
yeah. No, I think he's got a mark here. He's got a
Maybe
niche.
he's got that like soft boner market going, and like dad boner stuff, or like uncle boner. You know, like father boners.
Yeah. So I would say Meats, Hots, Little Darlings all fit the boner thing. So let's move on to prey here. Ski School. Have you ever seen Ski School, Dave?
No, but I've seen like the just like the cover of it. It's like a chick with big tits, like in a bikini skiing, right?
Yeah, and like South Park's talked about it. Always Sunny. You've seen Always Sunny, where they have the skiing episode.
Yeah.
They have the guy.
You got preppies on there twice.
Really?
What's that John Cusack movie where he's skiing? That's why I always thought that was
John Cusack.
Yeah, it's not like a boner movie, but he's like it's like he's like has to ski the K2 or something like that.
Oh, I don't know that one. I know the one with like he's
that
like
one's
a
actually
cartoonist at the beach, and he's trying to fuck Demi Moore or something.
The skiing movie's called Better Off Dead. It probably should be on the list.
Yep.
I'm gonna say that probably should be on the list.
Yeah, Better Off Dead I think should be on the list, but also he was kind of like a pussy in that though.
Yeah, but I feel like it is also is like a big thing of those '80s movies is boner stuff.
Yeah, I feel like most of those '80s movies are boner movies.
Yeah, they really are. Let's see. All right, Summer School. You ever seen Summer School?
Hello.
No.
That's a good one.
Isn't that with
I'll come down. Hold on.
Oh, we got some background noise there.
Summer
How's Jen
School?
doing over there?
That's with that guy Chainsaw, right? The character Chainsaw. It makes like horror movies.
Yeah.
The teacher, he's kind of like some like Don Johnson ripoff. He's always wearing like some Hawaiian shirt or some shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly. Mr. Something. I forget his name.
The
He's
movie
fucking one of
sucks.
the girls.
I don't like that movie.
Yeah, I kind of always liked that one.
The blonde girl from Melrose Place is in it, and she's
Is she
trying to
the?
fuck him.
All right, so she's that. All right. Dave,
There's
does
like a pregnant girl and some jock guy, and I don't remember what the fuck happens.
Do you guys have the new guy on this?
Ooh.
Oh no, we should.
Shit.
Fuck. That's a good one. That's a big oversight.
That's got to be on here.
Boner.
I mean, he literally has his dick pulled off. Doesn't get more boner than that.
What year is that? I'm gonna say 2001.
Yeah, something like that.
It's got to be around there. Yeah.
I'm just gonna 2002 prediction. Let's see if I'm right. Oh my god, that's how I know movies right there. Look at that.
When we reviewed it, you probably
that.
saw that more than once. Eliza Dushku, man, damn. She's really good.
I feel like a good way to think of more boner movies is to think of like your top like boner women.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Eliza Dushku, she's like a big boner woman.
Alicia
Cuthbert. Shannon Elizabeth, man.
That's a boner comedy, isn't it?
Shannon Elizabeth was pretty damn top notch in that era. Especially
she was.
But you know what though? It's funny because she had a very fake look to her too, which is interesting.
Yeah,
those are fake tits.
Fake, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely.
Of course.
I mean, I'm looking at the photo. It's like you could tell. Like, I'm popping this up.
They look really hard. Yeah,
they're very perfect looking, and they got that.
Would you consider? I know it's like a comedy on it, but would you consider Not Another Teen Movie a boner comedy?
Of course, it's
on the list. It's on the list.
Meta. That's meta boner.
Meta boner.
It's on our peak.
A separate thing.
Well, that's the thing is our peak is this time. Our peak is this peak. So that's on the peak era. Our
Yeah.
peak
say
is this
there was
era.
like wait, so what year was American Pie? 1999.
99.
I'd say like 2001 was also like the peak went from 1999 to 2001, and then I think 9/11 movie kind of killed it, where it became that self-aware. You know,
Yeah, it's at that. I mean, I think 2006
once
is where
you
I end this. It's kind of like
once you reach that
exactly.
level, well, and
You
also
kind of had like
spoof movies too. You know, like all the spoof movies, they're all boner
old,
comedies. Every
old
single one
school
of
was
them.
kind of trying to be like I feel like old school is like one of those ones that was trying to be like a revival
Of
of
like
like the
Animal
boner
House.
movie thing.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I mean
basically
they had
Animal
the
House
whole
updated. You know, it really
they had the
is.
whole thing with him drawing penises all the time, and that's pretty boner.
I mean, it's Animal House 2.0. It really is.
I'd say that's probably the last like big boner for that time period.
I mean,
Well,
Not last, but like the biggest.
hey Dave, actually speaking of that, on the UK side, is there any UK boner stuff that we're missing off here? Maybe Jen knows about this?
yeah, she probably would know. Um,
We have Deuce
I don't
Bigelow, right?
know.
Yeah, we do.
I'll ask her.
Okay, let's say
What is
I'd
that?
say
that could come into
I
play.
feel like what's it called? What's it? Superbad's probably like the last of the boner movies.
I put that at the start of the post. That's like that. I feel like that's what starts the post boner. Is super bad. It was on here. Where the fuck is this? Yes, right here. It's 2007.
fourth.
2007. That starts the post boner.
Sex Drive's right there with it.
Yeah, because that's like the the boner's fading, the boner's getting soft kind of thing. Like that's the end of the boner era.
Oh, you know what? Project X is pretty big boner. That was much later.
Yeah, it's different
That was
vibe.
a big movie. I remember like it selling well and people really liked it, and it was definitely a boner comedy.
That kind of like I feel like played off the dubstep era of that
Oh.
time. You know, like the party kind of
Yeah,
rave.
Skrillex and shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's actually I know a boner movie.
Yeah, is there
It's
something?
just straight up UK.
All
It's
right,
based on
yeah.
a TV show, The In-Betweeners.
All right,
That's a
so-
total boner movie.
So we put that in. That is a TV show. We actually had it on the list
Yeah,
because
we
all
had,
they
we
talk.
had like
yeah, but
TV shows.
we
in a
talked
separate
about it.
thing.
We talked about
just-
it for a
we
few
don't- we
minutes.
But there
just
are
wanna combine
In-Betweeners
it all.
movies. There's 2 In-Betweeners movies.
Oh shit! Okay, if there's in betweener movies, we should put them on.
Yeah.
But then
Okay.
it's like there's like it's a weird gray area because there's a bunch of TV shows that have adaptations from movies. You know,
Yeah, but if there's in betweener movies, it should be on the list. And it looks like they're
Like, is there a
2011
Skins movie. Isn't Skins just like that same type of thing?
Skins. I don't know.
Yeah, that's British.
Yeah, but like
In betweeners should probably be on the list. 2011.
They're just all about getting laid.
Yeah, and
What
it's
is
like
Sex is Zero?
that is a Korean sex comedy movie that's pretty much based on Fast Times at Ridgemont High and like American Pie. So I had to put it on there. It's something we've never seen, but
2022. Okay.
it fits in that era. And then they also
I
did a
wanna see
second
this
one.
Shit.
Yeah, it's probably pretty decent because
I just
they made
it's
two.
Korean.
They
Wow,
use
the cast is pretty good looking. Damn.
"We Got the Beat" in the song trailer for the first movie, and that's big homage to Fast Times at Ridgemont High, if I've ever seen one.
This isn't on Plex, is it?
No, I only heard about this movie within creation of this list.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so back to Pre here. Let's look through this. Hamburger the movie. Have you ever seen that, Dave?
No.
I don't think anyone has.
Hamburger?
Purely sex comedy movie. Don't think it's really a popular movie. But I like the
Yeah, I
name.
feel like the 80s had all that stuff.
Oh yeah. PCU. Have you ever seen PCU?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
So Jeremy Piven looked like he's 50 and he's in college.
Yeah, and it's got Mandalorian creator. What's his name? Chef
John Favreau or whatever.
Favreau.
No, his name is Gutter,
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Got her.
Gutter.
and he goes to see Parliament. What's left of it?
Oh yeah, and so Mannequin. You ever seen that, Doug or Dave? Jeez, got you guys mixed
No.
up. What was with your parents
It's a
having the
film
same
clip.
similar name there? Your parents decided they wanted the D names or something?
They just want D names, yeah.
Okay.
Did they want you guys to be twins? Like that was
They
the goal,
did.
but
Yeah, I'm actually saved sperm.
And your middle name is your dad's name, right?
Yeah.
They didn't think to give Doug that? Or is Doug also Robert?
No, yeah, and he's named after my dad's dad. My dad is dead.
Oh, I saw Stuart at your house.
Oh,
I
he's
met
a
Stuart. Yeah.
He's a nice man.
Yeah, and then
that's
like
the guy with the luscious locks.
no, your cousin was making some kind of gay jokes and he was like right around there.
Yeah, she was saying that he's one of the good ones.
Yeah, she said that.
She was saying he's
Really?
one of the good gays.
Yeah, she
I
said
was like,
that.
oh, you can't go around saying. I didn't say it. I was like, you don't want to go around throwing that phrase around.
Is her-
Were you there Sunday?
Yeah, I was there Sunday. Is her mom super conservative?
Whose mom?
Her mom. Your aunt.
I don't know, but she's dead. So
Wait, her mom's dead?
yeah,
Really?
yeah. Both her parents died like last year or 2 years ago.
Wait, the little girl?
Oh no. The little girl's mom. No,
The mom
sorry.
of the mom. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you're cousin aunt kind of thing.
So they're both my cousins.
Okay. And is she super conservative or no? Because
don't know
I
if
got the
she's
vibe.
super conservative, but she has some conservative leanings. She has like more conspiratorial leanings. Like I
Okay.
think she's more like that.
'Cause I
Like
can
she
tell-
she will not. She wouldn't get the vaccine and stuff.
Okay. I mean, I could tell that your little cousin kind of like was hearing this from other people. Like she's not making up her own.
Well,
You know,
yeah.
like I don't trust kids with that.
Well-
They're hearing it from someone else.
Well, they have. Well, she has. Okay, so we
She's
have.
indoctrinated.
She has an older sister though, and her older sister, I think, I'm pretty sure is now like all woke and stuff. I forget what she was saying. Who she's saying you can't like anymore because he's racist. Oh, Billy from
Stranger
Stranger
Things?
Things.
He's
Yeah,
racist?
he's racist supposedly.
How so?
I don't know.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, Paul. Okay, so Pauly Shore. I feel like he's like a peak boner actor, or like a
I don't know. He's
Are you-
stonery.
yeah, but he's also bonery.
I mean, I put Revenge
Is
of the
Joe-
Nerd. Or
Is Joe Dirt a boner comedy?
I don't think so, but I can see where you're saying it. Because
Yeah,
that
it's like
girl
boner
is
adjacent.
good looking.
Yeah, it's like that's like the soft boner, like Wayne's World, Joe Dirt. They're like soft boner.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I mean, I
because
can.
they lean a little bit more romantic than like crude.
It's got the tranny from Always Sunny too, right? That's her.
Yeah, she's the main character, right? Or she's like the main love interest. She's good.
It's got Kid Rock too. It's weird.
Yeah, Kid Rock brings the bone.
He must be
Like
popular over there.
Biodome's Biodome's a boner comedy.
I
Yeah,
put
we
that
got
on here,
there, right?
and I was thinking, you know, like
Yeah.
you got Kylie Minogue being hot, peak Kylie Minogue.
No,
Kylie Minogue's in
Kylie Minogue
Biodome?
is when she was making music and shit. That
Wait, fucking Kylie Minogue is in Biodome?
Yeah, she's one of the
Yeah.
scientists they're trying to fuck. She's the smaller one.
Shit, really?
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
She's
Who's the other one? I gotta look that up
fucking
now.
ridiculous.
Yeah, the other one is a little
She's
more
she's been around for
taller.
a long fucking time.
Yeah, I mean, she's like 40 when she did those music, like the music videos and shit. She's still good there.
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Because Kylie Minogue was popular in
She had that locomotion song.
Australian or
rather.
something.
Oh, she did Locomotion? She did that song?
Yeah.
Oh
Come
my
on,
god.
Come on, do the locomotion. Yeah, that song's old as fuck.
Yeah, she actually does go back further than I thought.
Man,
Kylie Minogue does the
Australians, man,
locomotion
they don't crack.
Yeah, I did not know that was
Nicole
her. I
Kidman.
can hear it when I think about it. That's definitely her, but didn't know that.
Yeah, Nicole Kidman. What's her friend Naomi Watts? There's a lot of them.
Weekend at Burn. Oh yeah, so Dave, talk about your Weekend at Bonerman's story.
the story, you can't really. It needs a trailer to really be effective.
But
But
it's
it
about
would
basically
Weekend at Bowman's is the ultimate boner comedy,
meets like Independence Day, right?
pretty much.
Like, so it starts off with like these huge UFOs that you think are gonna
It's a
overtake the world, right?
well, it's like like it's the first hour you think it's a serious alien invasion
The
movie,
first
and then the
hour?
last first 40 minutes or so,
Okay.
it's the buildup of like like an intense alien invasion, and then it divulges into like pure like degenerate boner.
So they basically land and say like, "We're here to see
They do-
Bonerman. Where is Bonerman's party?"
Pretty much,
And
that's exactly what happens.
and basically like
Yeah,
Bonerman's party is like completely unaware to any kind of like alien invasion. They're still just like partying.
exactly.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pure boner.
I mean, that is pretty cool. It's like they don't even give a shit about the alien invasion. They're just trying to do their boner party.
Yeah, exactly. They're just trying to get laid.
Honestly, the funny thing about that is that's so accurate. Because like, look at COVID, how like the start of that, and like the kids are like, we're still going on spring break. Like they still went on spring break that
Exactly.
like that week or whatever. It's all about
Exactly.
it's all about laying that
Boner.
D.
Yeah, the boner needs to be fed.
Yeah,
I'll
I
be
mean,
back.
yeah. So yeah, we're still talking about peak bone or pre boner. Weird Science, Dave. Have you seen Weird Science?
Yeah.
All
That
right, so you've
girl,
seen it.
that girl's like that woman is like pure boner comedy. She's
Yeah.
in she's also the woman in Kingpin, right? What's her
No,
name?
different girl. No, but similar
Weird
looking.
Science.
But Weird Science, like I thought she was older than she was. She actually was like 20 late 20s or something, but she looks like almost like late 30s. So it was
Yeah,
weird. Like 85 had this vibe of like the hot girls are like older looking. You know what I mean? Now the hot girls are like
Yeah.
they look like they're 16. Like
What?
it's changed
Hold
as far
on.
as that goes.
What boner comedy is the Kingpin woman from?
The only thing I know her from is fucking Kingpin. And she is like memorable in that movie. I don't think that movie's boner enough to really put her in it just because it's one girl.
Yeah,
This was talked about. We talked about this.
but I feel like Vanessa Angel. Wait, Vanessa Angel's in There's like I guess a TV show, Weird Science.
Yes, there's a TV show that she played the girl. We talked about actually.
Well,
Yeah,
looking at her, she's in a movie called Cougar Hunting.
that's cool.
Three buddies go to Aspen to spice up their love lives by dating older women. Sounds definitely like a boner comedy. Fucking Lara Flynn Boyle's in it.
Okay.
Okay. We gotta watch this trailer and
What's this called? Cougar
potentially
what? What's the name
Cougar
of this?
Hunting.
Let's see if I can
Cougar
find this.
Hunting.
I'm gonna search this, but I feel like bad stuff's gonna
Wait,
come up.
what's Robin Blazak from? Because she looks familiar too.
Let's see if I can play this trailer here. Oh wow, this looks pretty low budget here.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Did you see MILF Manor? Did you hear about MILF Manor?
I don't know if Manor, but
You know about it though over there?
yeah, it's like a dating show of like like cougars, right?
Yeah, well, it was like a dating show where it was like 3 MILFs go to this, or no, not 3, like 10 MILFs go to this like private island in like Mexico. And then they're like, "Oh, who's going to be the dudes?" Then it turns out it's their sons. So it's like the MILFs are dating the sons of the other MILFs. It was very
Really?
yeah, it was very creepy.
It's weird.
Yeah, very very salacious and kind of disgusting, like I don't know. I don't know how you'd be
Yeah.
okay with being on a dating show with your son around.
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
Yeah, and like one of the sons wanted to leave, and like the mom was like, "Oh, don't leave because they'll kick me off," and it was just like creepy.
That's really weird.
And basically 30 Rock came up with the idea like 20 years before. They were talking about like MILF Island show, and it was the same fucking story. Literally, like their sons are the twist. It's the same story.
I remember the MILF Island thing now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, 30 Rock wasn't bad. 30 Rock was pretty good.
Yeah, 30 Rock was.
So I got Can't Hardly Wait because that's pre the American Pie era. So I put it on this pre-boner area. I think that's a good
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, Can't Hardly Wait's pretty good. It's
Yeah,
definitely
like
boner, but pretty good.
when we watched it, I had a good time watching it.
Everybody gets laid, dude.
Everybody fucks, man.
Yeah. Well, I'm like, you got to go to these like specific actresses. I'm looking at Rachel Hunter right now because
Rachel Hunter. Who is Rachel?
she's Stacy's mom. Oh, Tara Reid is like a boner movie woman because
She
like
was
okay,
basically only in American Pie though. And Sharknado.
what else was Tara Reid in?
Sharknado.
She's in like those. She's in a teen. I think she's in a teen movie where she gets murdered, right?
She's in Big Lebowski.
Yeah, she's in Big Lebowski, but Tara Reid, like, she's American Pie. Oh, she looks weird now.
Yeah, she's all plastic surgery up. And like
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's in Urban
botch.
Legend. That's what I'm thinking.
Botch plastic surgery vibe.
Yeah.
She was pretty too. She was she probably didn't need to do that. But I don't know. These people get old.
Yeah, I feel like this is where you could kind of like dig out like the boner grime.
Oh yeah.
Oh, she was in Van Wilder, right?
Oh, she's in Van Wilder. Okay. She's in the first one. Yep. Definitely true. Which makes sense because it's like you gotta like if you're gonna do some kind of that's peak boner era. If you're gonna do peak boner, you gotta have people from American Pie in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she's Van Wilder. That's only like 3 years later. You ever see Dorm Days?
Yeah.
Pretty bad, right?
Yeah, I don't really remember it, but yeah.
That's probably pretty good because there was a guy who was in Detroit Rock City who seemed to make a career off these terrible National Lampoon's movies. Like he was in
Which
this
guy?
movie, James DeBello. Let me search him. I'll show you. Oh no. Oh no, what happened here? I'm drinking a little bit here, so bear with me. What are you drinking over there?
I actually, this is like the first tonight. I actually like drank. This is like the first time I like drank in such a long time.
What are you drinking on, man?
I had like a beer and then a few different like I had a few White Russians actually.
Oh,
It
nice.
was pretty good.
So this is James DeBello. Do you know who he is? You seen him? Heard about this guy? You read about him?
Here's the bell. Oh, he has like the long hair and shit in Detroit Rock City, right?
Yeah, and he's in Cabin Fever. He found his way into a bunch of these National Lampoon's movies.
Yeah.
Like I found this movie Transylvania, which is about like vampires and it's a spoof horror movie in Romania. It sounds like it's a trans movie. When I heard about this, I was like, it sounds like it's maybe that's just because day and age we live in. You think everything's trans.
Yeah.
How you guys doing over there with the Bud Light controversy?
Oh, we're so behind Dylan Mulvaney.
You're all
What
behind
happened
him.
to
Not
Bud
lo-
Light?
well, dude, we had a prime minister that like
Yeah,
was like
shit's insane.
not first minister that was like her like dying her hill to die and was like letting this like trans in air
Criminal.
quotes criminal like stay in a woman's prison after he's like
Fucking
convicted
insane.
for raping women. It was like
Insane.
ridiculous.
Yeah, like that's where he should be. That's fucking crazy. I feel like even people who are like quote unquote woke would know that shit's fucking dumb.
I mean, that sounds like best case scenario for the guy. It's like Brittany Griner being in all women's prison.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, she's pretty busty though, that
this
Brittany Griner, right?
this guy.
Brittany Griner's probably got like a what, like a 3-inch clip?
I'm sure, honestly, there's a chance that she's probably male. You know, like there's that chance. There's that off chance.
Yeah, you only bitch Duncan. There's definitely something going on.
Same with those tennis players. There's a chance. They're probably.
bro,
I mean,
I bet their
the
father like
Williamses?
put them full of fucking
Yeah.
hormones at every single meal. You know, like shot them up at the ass when they go to bed.
Oh yeah.
It's funny. Sam Tripoli said he doesn't think that they're trans because they have like he saw them like live. He said they have like a real woman's ass instead of like a man's ass. So he doesn't think that they're he
That's
doesn't think that they're
the
trans.
that's the
Oh, so just because he looked at their ass, he knows that they're.
Well, that's actually I actually think it's a good point because like women and men just have different asses.
I don't know. I guess so. Yeah, I mean, there's more of a hip thing kind of going on.
Yeah,
I
he
haven't
said like
looked at enough men's asses to really notice like how to pick them apart of a lineup or something.
well, don't you just walk on the street like men's butts are different than women's butts?
Yeah. Do you remember John Paul? I lived with him, Dave. Do you remember him?
Yeah,
He had a big ass,
he had a big ass.
but he was like a fat dude, so it's like hard to say. I remember
Dude
thinking
with a
like,
big old dump truck.
Well, you mean he had wide hips?
yeah, he kind of had wide hips and a big. Well, he was fat too, so it was like he kind of had wide hips plus being fat, so it kind of lent itself to that big ass territory.
Probably had a fupa too.
I don't know. That's the new look. The fupa. You got to
The
you know,
fupa?
you kind of decorate the fupa. That's the new look.
You know, I've noticed women are wearing their like jeans real high. You know, like above their
Yeah,
waist, so their
that's
fupa's even
Front
more
butt is
pronounced.
front butt is the new like cleavage.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Really,
they
that's the
should make a
trend that
woke.
dies out.
They really should make not another woke movie and have some front butts, all that kind of shit. Trans. They need to make that.
That would be very good. Yeah.
Not another woke movie. I mean,
You could do some
Ooh.
good stuff with that.
it should just be like not another teen movie, just spoofing like what, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like you'd
what
have
are what like peak woke movies do you need to
well, you'd have an
homage to?
ultra powerful white woman who would be the main character. That's what I would put as.
Ray.
Yeah, you'd have Ray Skywalker basically. She would be
Ray
the main.
Skywalker,
Yeah.
but she's the only like character from that franchise. Everyone
yeah.
else is like she's completely out of place then.
Well, you'd have to have like an evil bad white man.
Oh yeah, of course, like Velma. They got to do that. Any of you guys watch Velma?
Selma? Well, I
No.
mean Selma kind of had that was justified.
No, but Velma. Did
Oh,
any of you guys watch
Velma.
Velma?
Velma. Oh, I thought you were talking about Selma. Yeah.
No, I'm talking
different
about the Mindy Kaling travesty.
I don't know what that is.
They made like a
The
Scooby
only
Doo
Selma I
show.
know is Linda Cardellini from Scooby Doo.
Linda Carnell. Oh yeah. She was good looking from Grandma's Boy.
Your grandma's boy. Is that a boner comedy?
And Green Book.
You know what? I feel like I have to add Grandma's Boy on here.
Yeah, that should be on here. A lot of all like Adam Sandler shit should be on here. He's got a lot of soft boner stuff.
Yeah, like Billy Madison's kind of boner.
Yeah, you know what? Billy Madison is kind of boner, especially with like the.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think
Not the
more than other
balls,
ones.
yeah.
More than other ones, I would say Billy Madison.
You don't think
What happened to Bridget
Happy
Wilson?
Gilmore? Is Happy Gilmore or the Waterboy more boner than that? I feel like the Waterboy might be more boner.
Yeah, the
Waterboy
Waterboy is
doesn't really-
pretty boner. I don't know. She's
Damn, man,
girl-
Bridget Wilson's looking fucking good.
But the girl in Waterboy was not really like.
I always
Waterboy
liked
was
her.
nice.
She's like real gothic. She's in that movie The
Yeah.
Craft with.
Oh
Robin
yeah.
Tunney.
Yep.
Robin Tunney I always thought was really hot.
Yeah.
You're talking about
Empire Records, bro.
Brazuka Bulk, huh?
Yeah,
The bitch from
What's her
that
name?
Brazuka Bulk. She's from
yeah, The Craft. That's a good movie.
she's from Return to Oz. More
I didn't
people
she was
know
in that.
more people know Return to Oz than The Craft.
Who's
Come on.
Pons Mar?
I don't know. He looks like a real creep.
Yeah.
You got Brian Henson. You got the creep brother of Jim. He runs the show now. You got Deep
What do you mean,
Roy.
Creep brother.
He's kind of weird. Deep Roy, who's in
What'd he do?
everything. Everything he's done. He's the midget in everything.
No. You said the Creep brother.
Oh, no. He's done everything since Jim Henson's died. There's a bunch of stuff.
Oh, okay.
But Deep
Oh,
Roy,
this guy's in the Never-Ending Story.
yeah, he's in like any kind of midget, anything that there's a midget, he's in it. You can look through this shit. He's in Eastbound and Down. The midget in that. He's in
I
Big
forget where
Fish.
Yeah, he's in Big Fish. I know that. Yeah.
Let me see where he goes back. Return to
Planet of the
Oz.
Apes, X-Files, Doctor Who. Damn. Return to the Ewok.
Yeah. So I mean, Deep Roy gets the boners up for
Oh,
sure.
he's in Flash Gordon.
Oh yeah.
This motherfucker's got a good agent.
Yeah, Flash Gordon's not that bad of a movie. I remember liking that. I remember seeing it after a funeral. It's a good post-funeral movie. Actually, it was
McFarlane loves that shit.
John Petrel's funeral. I remember that. Post John Petrel funeral, watching Flash Gordon. Good time.
Really, because I remember going to James' house and we were like drinking a bunch of 30 packs that we hid in the ceiling, and his dad came out and caught us,
And
he's
also
like,
drank
that was
the
good."
yeah. He didn't give a shit.
I saw that motherfucker kill like an entire 30 pack in one night.
Yeah, he was one of those people that would drink. Also, that 30 pack was like the tall boys. You know, it wasn't the small beers. It was like the tall boys.
Jeez.
Yeah, no joke. Like big time drunk. Actually, I think little known secret, he's got super issues with his liver. So don't think he's doing too well at his age.
Yeah.
Who does?
The Fisher father.
Oh.
No, it'll catch up with you. You can't like do that to your liver and not have repercussions.
Yeah, like Vesuvio's is now like a bar, and if you go to Vesuvio's on like a Saturday or even any day at like 12, you'll see him in there.
Really?
Kind of thing. Oh yeah.
He's like a millionaire wino.
Yeah, he's like a million. Yeah, that is kind of true.
Does Alexis still work there?
No, I think she's fucking doing heroin somewhere with her kid.
Yeah, the kid's on Smash.
She was like a mess at that fucking wedding.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Are
Anyone-
there heroin babies or just crack babies?
Oh, I think there's
There's
both.
heroin babies.
Yeah,
Just
there's
heroin
definitely
babies?
both.
I feel like they don't get enough love or attention.
Anyone who has to say they're like a grown ass person or I'm a grown ass man or I'm a grown ass woman is never grown. Remember she was saying
No.
that like over and over? You have to
Yeah.
say
Oh my
that.
God.
You have to say that there's a reason you're saying.
That feels like a shtick of a bad like like a shitty like a catchphrase of a shitty comedian.
Oh yeah. Are you
Pretty much
watch
is.
what are you watching over
Bazinga.
there in Scotland there, Dave? You watching any shows? You guys seeing any plays?
No plays. The only show I've been watching, I've been watching Succession.
I
need
was
to
I
see
see
that.
I
I've
saw
watched
the last
the first
episode.
I have to go back to it.
I saw the most new episode. I thought it was
Oh,
terrible.
well, well,
I didn't like
no,
it.
of course you wouldn't understand anything that's going because you wouldn't understand anything that's going on.
Yeah, so I thought it was just kind of boring.
Well,
I only
you have
saw
to.
a beginning of the first episode, and
I had dude,
Uh,
I honestly had no interest in ever watching this show, and then my girlfriend Jen kept saying like you have to watch Succession. Will you watch Succession with me? And I finally gave in, and it's really good. You got to watch
I
it
like
from
the
the beginning.
father. He's a really good actor.
Brian Cox, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good actor for sure. I don't know. I thought it was kind of
that-
like I don't know. Did you see the newest episode, Dave?
Yeah, it's like, well, but like you'd have to see like
It didn't really hit
You
me.
have to,
I saw I saw like the newest episode that like I feel like if you've seen the show, be more impactful. But I was like, I don't give a shit.
exactly because you don't exactly know like all the backstory and everything that's gone on in like the other seasons. Like
What's their company that they run? Like, what kind of stuff do they do?
it's supposed to be like so it's supposed to be based on the Murdochs.
Okay.
Rupert Murdoch, he like owns like Fox News and all like Fox. He owns like everything about Fox.
Oh, okay. So they're like a media company.
Yeah, but like you know how
But
like not like that, but
it's
Fox has like
nepotism to like an insane extent.
Hmm.
you know, but you know how like Fox has like Fox Studios, and then I think Fox technically owns like Six Flags, right?
I don't know
I
about
wouldn't know.
that. I mean, Fox. I mean, there's a potentiality because when you're like a big company like that, you just have a lot of like
Yeah.
branched out interests in different businesses. So
Oh yeah,
could be.
it's based off of Rupert Murdoch, who like owns Fox
I
and
see.
like Sky News and all these other like news channels and shit like that. And like how he like wants to keep the company in like his family, but his kids are all stupid.
Yeah, I was wondering,
That's
like,
truly
what are they stupid about? I couldn't get it. Like, understand, like, how are they stupid? Is it just that they're
well
like
yeah
dumb
They're just
fucks,
inept.
spoiled people, or are they just like they don't know what the fuck they're doing?
you have to you
Yeah,
have
they're
to
just
watch the
inept.
Because I saw
you
it
have
and
to watch
I thought the older brother seemed pretty competent, but I don't know.
oh dude well you have to watch the show to see how big of a fuck up the older brother is.
Okay, because I can
He's
Yeah.
the
divide
big
the. Oh, that's weird. I thought the older brother was like kind of like the Michael. What's his name? Like the Arrested Development guy.
No, dude, he's like the biggest prick of them all. You got to
Okay,
watch this. Wait,
so
which older brother? The guy who's getting married, or
no, because he's the stepbrother, isn't he? I got that from watching it.
well, he's the first brother. He's the first his first son, who's from like a
Ah,
different,
okay, that makes
who's like
sense. The
from a
guy
different
from
marriage.
Ferris
No,
Bueller,
no, dude,
the Ferris Bueller
yeah,
guy.
the dude from he's like he's really stupid. No, no, you have to watch the show to see how like the oldest of the three is like the biggest fuck up. No, he's definitely not Michael Bluth. You know what's funny is that shit, Righteous Gemstones is kind of like a spoof on Succession.
Oh, okay, I can kind of see that because they're all trying to get like the main the main role
Yeah,
of business.
it's like three siblings kind of at each other's throats, always like vying for daddy's affection. It's
I
pretty much
mean,
the same
Yeah,
show.
what I got
you're
from it
right.
is what I got from watching the show was just like Kieran Culkin's really good. That's all I saw. I was like, okay, Kieran
He
Culkin's
is.
good.
He's been good though.
Yeah,
Like
he's been good. He's good.
there's this movie called Quigley Goes Down Under that's really good. That he I wouldn't say he like stars in it, but he's kind of the main character. He's been in a lot of shit, like bit parts and stuff.
Dave,
He's really,
did you and Jen watch Beef yet? You'll both probably like that.
no. Wait till after Succession to start the show. But yeah, beef
Yeah,
snacks,
you both would like that show for sure. She would like it.
good.
It's good. It's really good. It's definitely a little weird as far as like the normies might think it's weird, but it's pretty good. Fucking that
Yeah,
guy is so good in it. You know him from
the Jew.
yeah, you know him from Nope. Most people know him from Walking Dead.
Is he British or something?
No, he's fucking, you know, like probably from California.
I thought most people in The Walking Dead were like British.
Most people are British actually on that. That's actually you're onto something there.
The Rick guy he's in that
Well,
rom com.
Michonne too is British. The governor is British. There's a few British people.
What's that fucking Christmas movie rom com that he's in? Fuck.
Love Actually.
That's it. Yep. That's like
Yeah,
isn't that like
yeah,
the
when he's,
UK's like national Christmas
He's talking
movie?
to Keira Knightley with all the
Yeah,
cute cards. Yeah, that's like such a meme now.
Okay, yeah. So Stephen Yoon was born in South Korea, then moved to Canada, to Saskatchewan. Jim Gaffigan's got a good joke about Regina, Saskatchewan. Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
it's Regina.
they're pretty much like retarded up there. They just want to
Like
come up with something
Gimred?
close to vagina. Oh shit. Little technical difficulties. Let me send these guys out some emails here. Session closed, so I am sending out new emails. I am drunk as fuck. I can say that. I am a little bit intoxicated. I've been stuffing down that brown. All right, Leland's in. Let's see if Dave's in. What's up, Leland? You back? I don't know why that closed, but I guess the session closed. Session closed.
Oh shit.
Let's see if Dave gets back
I
in.
think we only get allotted a certain amount of time.
Oh, it could have been that. It could have been that. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. See if Dave.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. All right. Talk
For,
talk
like, free
amongst
stuff
yourselves. I'll
like
be right
this,
back.
you probably get get like a trial version that stops after a while.
I'd say Little Nicky is a boner comedy.
Yeah, but you could say that about every Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah.
Just go with it. With
I think
Brooklyn
like
Decker.
Yeah.
Have you seen that movie?
Which one?
Just Go With It with Jennifer Aniston and Brooklyn Decker, who was like a
No.
Sports Illustrated model.
Brooklyn Decker. The name sounds familiar.
Yeah, Google it. Google Brooklyn Decker, Just Go With It, and you'll know what I'm talking about.
Okay, I know
Nick
who she is.
Swartzen. I always liked that Nick Swartzen was in his crew, just because he got into like a lot of stuff just from being affiliated, like what the fuck, Grandma's Boy. That was a good part for him.
Yeah. Oh, Brooklyn Decker just recently had a birthday.
Oh, okay.
Little trivia. Yeah, it's like I feel like some of the best way to find like these boner comedies is to just look at these like actresses.
Yeah, like Phoebe Cates. You find out about
Yeah.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Who else? But it's like it's all these like fake titty women. Was Pamela Anderson in any boner comedies?
Well, she was in Baywatch, and then remember that Barbed Wire movie where she was like a action. It was like an action movie.
Yeah. Like that's not
Uh,
really comedy. Let's
no,
see.
no, I'm trying to think
Yeah.
of like early stuff.
Take it slow.
Um, hmm.
She did Scary Movie 3. Superhero movie.
Well, I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry had Jessica Biel in it. Baywatch had Alexandra Daddario in it.
Yeah.
A lot of these movies though just have like a lot of randos you never heard of. Weird Science had Kelly Brock.
Who's Billy Brock?
She's the person they create out of the science experiment. Kelly LeBrock or something like that.
LeBrock. Oh yeah, Kelly LeBrock.
Monkey
Yeah.
Bone had Christina Ricci and Bridget Fonda in it. Hall Pass had Nikki Whalen, who's this Australian actress who's terrible. And then Alexandra Daddario is also in that. She plays the babysitter for Owen Wilson.
She's
Wayne's
a
World
bit.
had Tia Carrara, who was really hot Hawaiian. Remember her? Damn, she's in
Tia Carrera.
Yeah, she's I think she's like Hawaiian or Samoan or something.
Oh, I thought she's like a porn star or something. No, she's
No, she's
Tia Carrera. Okay, she's in Wayne's World.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
She's like a boner comedy movie.
The new guy has Eliza Dushku and
Yeah,
Sonny
Eliza Dushku's
Mabry,
definitely. Hey,
but
is
also
what's her
has
name?
Sonny Mabry and
Is Amanda
so you know,
Seyfried
like the
in that one?
nerdy part with like armpit hair, and I think she's a lesbian. Or no, she's not a lesbian. But it had what's her name in it? Zoe Deschanel. And Zoe, I always thought Zoe Deschanel was pretty good. And then Grimace Boy had Linda Cardellini.
Yeah, the
Billy
is high
Madison
school
had Pete Sampras's first wife.
is High School High a boner movie at all? Not really. No,
No, it
no.
is with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, High School High with John Lovitz.
What I loved most about that movie was um, how they took like 5 minutes just explaining to you that you really need to get very high to be able to enjoy this movie because it's really bad. They had this like PSA with a joint character, almost like before they get to the lab in Jurassic Park, and that molecule motherfucker comes out and explains DNA to everybody. It was like the same exact thing.
Ay, ay, ay. Wait. I'm trying to think of some other. Oh, is Kirsten Dunst in any boner movies? She seems like she'd be in a boner movie or two.
Is that cheerleader movie a boner movie?
Nah, it's because that's almost
Leslie
that's
Duke was in that also.
yeah.
That was
That's
like
almost
one of the like her and Eliza Dushku together. It's like a great combo.
yeah. I always used to like Kirsten Dunst. Was that
You ever
is
seen
Bring It
the
On?
Virgin Suicides?
Yeah, Virgin Suicides is good.
I know it's really dark and weird.
Yeah, and she was by far the best. The best. Hold on, just give me like 2 minutes. I'll be right back. I just have to use the little boy's room. I'll be right back.
Yeah, me too. I'll be back.
I'm back. I'm back. You here, Leland?
Sorry, we're both taking a little bathroom break.
Oh, okay, a little boys break there.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
the
I had
little boys.
I got grilled out by my girlfriend for not forgetting to put something up. I don't know. I was talking about some bullshit TV show. She likes the worst shows.
What
Likes the
show?
worst shows. It's called School Spirits. I don't even know what the fuck this is about. It's like every time there's some show that seems like awful, she'll want to watch it.
Or some other ones.
She likes that Married at First Sight bullshit. Does Jen like any reality show that's just like god awful?
She likes some, but not a ton.
What does she like that like you're like, oh god, why is she fucking watching this?
Love Island.
All right, yeah, okay. All right, she watches Love Is Blind, whatever the fuck that is. I don't know what it is. I don't get these interest in these dating shows. They seem so I mean, if it's not MILF Manor, I'm not in. I watched all of MILF Manor. I saw that whole show. I'm up to date.
Oh, with Love Is Blind.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know.
Is that where they're like in a pod or something and they can't tell who they're talking to or something?
I have no idea.
I think they're in some kind of sex pod. What did I miss? What do you guys talk about? What was the gist?
You're just talking about some more boner comedies.
Okay.
I think like Little Nicky is definitely one of Adam Sandler's biggest boner comedies.
How is that a boner comedy?
It is though.
I guess. I don't know. I feel like, all right, so Little Nicky. I don't know. Like, what's the point of that film? What's the theme of that film?
It's not exactly sex, but it sort of is sex.
Is he trying to fuck? Is he trying to be with the girl? I can't really remember. I can't remember the girl.
So.
Who's the girl? Patricia Arquette? Is that who it is?
It might be.
Because I don't think anyone's really had a boner for her ever. Maybe maybe the dude in Magnolia. What's his name? Dr. Brule. I think he's the only one who's had a boner for her. You ever see Magnolia?
Yeah, Magnolia's great.
Very good. So have you guys gone to the cinema at all or no?
Last movie I saw at the cinema was the Banshees movie.
I liked the Banshees. I actually enjoyed it a good bit.
Yeah, I think it was really good.
It was one of the movies that I actually I actually say I probably liked it better than Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Really?
Yeah, probably because it's like Everything Everywhere All at Once is like, I don't know, like kind of like a goofy sci-fi movie. Like I like it, but I probably would put that movie above it as far as like a classy movie. You know what I mean? It's hard to, you know what I mean by that?
Yeah, well, it's
a classy
that's
movie.
like more of a classy movie, but Everything Everywhere All at Once, I think, is unique because it is crazy and weird, but also
A little too long. It's like I was like looking at it. It's like at least 40 minutes too long. Like when I thought the movie was done, it was like they were starting the third part. And I was like, oh shit, this is fucking way too long. And that got best editing for a movie that's like probably 45 minutes too long. I don't know.
But it's just I think because it is so ridiculous and everything like that.
I like the performances. I thought the Short Round was really good in it. I thought he was noticeably very good in the movie. And she was good in it. It was semi touching, but I thought Banshees was just good.
Yeah, but both movies I think are really good though. But yeah, Banshees was just full on good.
Not like a lot to it, but probably more likable. I don't know. You know, like people who are older than 35 do not like this movie at all, right? Like people hate this movie.
The Banshees movie?
No, the Everything Everywhere All at Once. Like people hate it.
Yeah, they do. But what's interesting about the Banshees movie is it's actually like a huge metaphor for Ireland.
I could kind of see that, like a civil war. Like it's really just about the Civil War. Okay, I can get that. I was trying to figure out what the fuck is this about, and I can kind of see that, especially with the tones of talking about it in the background.
Yeah, that's what it. That's what the whole thing is about. It's about the Irish Civil War.
The thing that dawned on me the most was like these fucking Irish people are going to the bar at 2 p.m. That's what I thought. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
they're fucking going. They're starting at 2 p.m. Shit. That's why
dude,
these people are drunks.
The UK, just like
They don't know about freedom, man. That's why.
alcohol. Alcohol is just so prevalent. Like old people.
Yeah, you were saying that. You see older people that are drunk. You don't see that in America, really.
Yeah.
Unless the people you see that are like have a problem. You know what I mean? Like noticeable
Yeah,
issue.
just like people here just get drunk. Like even tonight, looking at like the crowd, it was like
Where'd you go tonight?
all just I was just in I very, very rarely go out. It's just in just regular part of Glasgow, and it was just all
Well, did you go to a restaurant? Where'd you guys go?
just to like bars, but not not like anything too like fancy, but
Like a couple of different pubs, or like are they good or are
oh
they
no, no, just
bad?
we went to I think 2 or 3 different bars.
Okay, you didn't go out to dinner or anything.
No.
What do you guys get? Like burritos and stuff inside? No, what's
No.
the 7-Elevens?
I actually got a pizza actually.
Oh, really? How's the pizza over there?
Pizza here, it's good. Because dude,
Okay,
it's close to Italy. So like
it's funny because
pizzas
Doug talked about how the pizza by him sucks. That's in Boston. You would think it'd be better there.
nah.
I don't know.
I
Like you'd
think
think there'd be enough Italian people on the East Coast to go to Boston. That's how I feel like. I don't know.
yeah, but well Boston does have, like an Italian um
Boston's like seafood area though. So I don't know. I get it. You guys
but
haven't
like
you guys go to the Chippery over there? Do you have a Chippery that's near you?
Chippy,
You got the
good
Chippy?
old Chippy. Yeah, there's tons of them, but I don't really,
Fuck man,
that's not for me.
that cod is fucking gross.
Fish and chips, yeah, I'm just not big into fish.
Fish and chips sucks, man. I have to say, it's like that's a shitty. If that's like what your food is, that's good. That's shitty. That's just like the best way to put it.
Yeah.
It's not good. Come on. It's like the
But
most
like
bland fish in the world, and then like shitty fries.
I do like mince pies and all that sort of shit.
Yeah, that's actually at least more like cultural and interesting.
Yeah, I think that stuff's good.
Or like shepherd's pie with like potato, like kind of it's kind of classicy type
Yeah,
culinary shit.
but that is all kind of like UK stuff, and that shit's all good.
Yeah, because a lot of it is like based off French shit. Like that is kind of based off. Like a lot of it's based off that kind of shit.
Yeah, that stuff's definitely good.
Have you been to
But
France? Have you been to France over there or no?
no,
Haven't crossed the
not
channel.
no, no. There's a slight chance I might go. Well, not, there's a chance I might go next month to Belgium,
Okay.
and then possibly to at least part of France.
So you might get some waffles over there. Is what you're saying?
Definitely. Just some chocolate and waffles. Because Jen's dad's gonna be working in Belgium.
Oh, cool.
So
So some serious boners over in Belgium.
yeah,
Belgian boners.
for sure.
So what is that? It's like half German, half French kind of area. Like they can't decide.
Yeah, and
That's
there's
what
German,
that's what I
there's
feel.
French.
As far as an American, that's what I look at when I see that place. Have you been to Germany yet or no?
Yeah.
Okay, where'd you go in Germany?
Dresden and Berlin.
Okay. Did you notice like a lot more
Yeah.
perverts there than usual?
Not exactly, but like there's definitely some sex stuff, like more prevalent sex stuff.
Hmm. 'Cause I always felt like I think the perverts moved to like Americans are now the perverts of the world. I don't think it's Germans anymore. Used to be Germans, now it's Americans. We're the predominant perverts.
Yeah, but Germany, there definitely is. I feel like some perversion.
What about Scotland? Is there
Like
perversion
there's
there or no? Is there any pervert stuff over there or no?
probably, but not like anything that I've really like
Do they have strip clubs
encountered
in
that much
Scotland or
of.
no? They have strip clubs there or
Yeah,
no?
I've never been to one, but there are.
Wow.
And the thing is, though, you can't, um,
Can't touch them.
you can't like it's like I think like New Jersey, you can't show beef.
Oh no, in New Jersey you can. That's like why
Oh, you
the
can?
oh yeah, that's why the New Jersey strip clubs are like the thing because you can show pussy. That's like that's the thing. That's why they're called juice bars and they're like juice bars in New Jersey because if there's no alcohol, then you can show pussy. That's like our rule, which is kind of funny. But all those places are BYOB, so the same shit. Oh yeah, this is like the height of strip clubs is New Jersey. Like here in Nevada, probably the most.
Where
Nevada's like
can't you
fucking
show it?
lawless. It's weird. That's the lawless place of America. Is there? There's legal prostitution. There's no other place like that. Maybe Amsterdam.
Wait, you could be a legal prostitute in Vegas?
Oh yeah. Yep. The prostitution is legal in like a couple counties in Las Vegas. Which it probably should be everywhere because it would just make it like safer. You know what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing. It's like it's gonna happen. It's like the oldest profession in the world. It's gonna happen. Fucking Jesus is
Yeah, Mary Magdalene.
yeah, prostitute. Unless you
Yep.
think that's just the story of it all. Could be. You watch any good comedy shows over there lately or no?
Nah, I've mainly been watching Succession. I've watched a little bit of What We Do in the Shadows because I've been really liking that.
That's great. Yeah, it's still really good.
Yeah, that's by far one of my favorites.
Top notch.
Um,
Still really funny. One I would say like probably premier comedy show going on. Where are you in
yep.
season? Are you in the season where Colin Robinson's like a little kid?
No, not there yet.
Okay, yeah, that's a good season.
But,
It's
but I
it's
love
all it's
Colin
all been good,
Robinson.
but
Yeah,
the girl's really funny too. Nadia, or whatever.
yeah, she's really good. I didn't fully watch it, but Jen said that her brother is in a good like she and her brother are in a good show. I think it's called like Staff Lets Flats.
Hmm. That
And he
British?
has yeah, and he has a um like a Netflix special that's supposed to be pretty good.
Okay, I did never heard she had a brother. Never heard that once.
Yeah, like same last name, but I've like I saw like a skit or two from it, but that's it.
Okay, Naja is her name. I forgot about Naja. Jamie Demetrio. Is she British? Is she British or is she like Slavic?
I think they're British, but they're like
Immigrants from Slavic?
um
Like like Russian?
mm,
Demetrio.
they're they're not Russian. They're like I think they are the fuck is
Are
it's like
they like
Cypriot or
Romanian?
Greek.
Like gypsy shit? They
Possibly
kind of look
Romanian.
like
Let me
that.
look.
Oh no, they're Greek. Yeah, they're Greek.
Yeah.
And then Cyprus, like Cyprus. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
Cypriot. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we don't hear about that over here. You know what? I've seen the
Yeah,
brother. Now that I've seen him. I've seen this guy's face. I don't know what from,
Yeah,
but I've
they're
seen
like
him.
they are like quite popular. Not popular. They're like a lot of like Cypriots, a lot of Greeks
Oh, so I
in
watched
the
that
UK.
radio. I watched that radio show, the British radio
And
show or something.
people just do nothing.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I was like, I do not like this. It's funny. I was
That's
like,
pretty good, I think.
maybe I feel like I have to be like smoking weed more or something.
It's just pretty stupid, you know? But
Yeah, I was like, it didn't pull me in enough or something. Maybe it was hyped up a little bit too much by that one dude. What's his name? Lavenzio.
yeah, Rich Venzio, yeah, maybe.
Are you going to his wedding?
But probably not, are you?
No. I'm not even expected to go. I think Tom's going to it.
What are you gonna say if you get invited? But you
Oh,
don't
we
wanna
did
go?
get it. We both got invited. I don't think we had to say anything.
Yeah, we all got invited.
But it's basically like a picnic wedding, right? It's like if you don't go, no one gives a shit.
I think so.
I think it's like at a fucking picnic kind of thing. It's not like a serious wedding.
Yeah, I think it might be a bit more of like a Bondar type wedding.
I met his wife a few times. She seemed kind of like off-putting. That's you know what I mean. I don't know.
Oh, really?
When I
When
met
did
her,
you stop eating it?
She seemed nice, just like like I don't know. I don't think she gave a shit to talk to anyone. So
But when did she give up pudding?
I said off-putting.
Oh, I thought like she was on it, but she had to quit.
Oh yeah.
gave
I
the
see what you're
puds.
doing there. I see what you're doing, Leland. That's a good joke.
She gave up the pud.
Oh yeah. So where'd you guys leave off with on this list? You guys were probably talking about monkey bone or some bullshit.
Yeah, we finally got to Monkey Bone.
Okay, yeah. We were still pre boner stuff. You ever see?
I don't.
Let's
Did
go to
we,
peak
did we
boner.
ever like clearly define the 80s peak and the 90s peak?
Never clearly define it. That was part of this brainstorming session. But I've been flushing it down with brown, so I don't know
Just
how.
raw?
Oh yeah, I've been doing some bourbon.
You're not mixing, just straight ice.
Oh no, just straight bourbon.
Get some orange peel in that motherfucker.
Some Kentucky
crack it.
shooters, man. This is Kentucky shooters. You guys know about Kentucky shooters over there, Dave?
Nah, what bourbon's that?
No,
Yeah.
that's who killed JFK.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. Back and to the left, bro. Back and to the left. King Kill 33, man. You know about that, Dave? Shelby Downard? James Shelby Downard?
Yep.
Gets talked about a lot in the conspiracy stuff. You ever read it? Complete bullshit. Terrible writer.
Do you ever actually put on a tinfoil hat?
No, but I've been liking
It makes
Sam
you
Tripoli's show
smarter.
more.
It really does. It like aggregates everyone's miscellaneous thoughts, and you get all of them. Almost like the Joker did when he put on the, remember in what's that fucking shit with Val Kilmer and George Clooney when they both had nipples?
I don't know, man, but there's these RFID shit that probably better to do now.
What the fuck was the Batman with Jim Carrey as the Joker and Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face?
Batman and Robin. Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
George Clooney?
That one.
Yeah, it's like the worst one.
Yeah, but I feel like that the shit that the Joker was doing in that was really awesome. Like stealing people's dreams and using them against them.
Yeah, I saw it when I was over at Doug's, over your house, Dave. We were watching the Batman. You saw the Batman, right, Dave?
Yeah.
It was fucking terrible and so dark. Like,
Yeah.
literally, like not like dark thematically. It was like underlit. Like, light the fucking movie. I want to see what the fuck I'm looking
I heard
at.
it was like a shitty Seven ripoff.
But what is this like? People who think that they don't have to light a movie, like it's just like dark. Like, I want to see what the fuck I'm looking at.
It's like when you have shitty CG effects and you want to make sure that they're hidden.
Yeah, it was just like I don't know. That movie did not work. I don't like that guy as Batman.
Really,
I don't know.
really was not good at all.
Yeah, What I saw was just like awful. I thought it was like really bad.
Who's
I
the
thought-
Batman?
The
Robert
Twilight dude.
Pattinson.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
A
and
lot of it
everyone
was filmed in
was filmed in
yeah, a lot
Glasgow.
of it's filmed in Glasgow.
Have you met Mogwai over there, or no? They just like, sing about it.
I met them once.
Have you gone to shows?
I haven't been to a show in a while, but I have gone to a few shows. Yeah.
I mean,
wonder if that's
Glasgow was a pretty huge scene for a long time.
I don't know about now though.
I'm sure there's
That's like before times, Leland.
influenced by it.
Before
possibly.
times, I could see that, but now we're in the,
Have you
apocalyptic
ever heard
era.
of Sunny Day in Glasgow?
Yeah. It's okay.
It's kind of it's like shoegaze mixed with more electronic programming, but I kind of like it.
All right, so let's look into this. Let's dig into this. Let's do a deep dive here. Road trip. You guys like it? Do you dislike it? What do you guys think?
Well, what does that have to do if it's a boner comedy or not?
Well, I mean that's kind of peak boner. Come on, road trip.
No, I thought it's like right after.
No, it's 2000, man. 2000. It's like right in that era of American Pie.
Shit, Road Trip came out before American Pie?
No, like a
No,
year after.
right
A year
right
after. But
I'm
probably,
looking at two. Yeah.
honestly, probably filmed it. Probably pre it coming out. If you talk about production, probably filmed in 99. I'm a fan of that movie. I always liked it. I always thought that was like, if I'm looking at this list, I like that
2001
movie.
2001 looks like it really benefited
Oh, yeah.
from the success of American Pie. That 2001 period, a lot of really good shit came out, and then
I think I remember American Pie 2 more. Like when I think of just memory wise, like they have a beach house, right? Is that the one in the beach house?
I don't
yeah,
know.
lesbians.
Yeah, that one was. I think I like that one better. The American Pie 2. They have a beach house. I think they try to get the what's her name back, Shannon Elizabeth.
Yeah, but he never really does, and he just realizes that he likes the band girl.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's where it starts.
I don't mind the wedding, American Wedding one because it has January Jones in it, looking really good.
Who's she with? She was Stifler.
Well, they're fighting.
They're fighting
Stifler-
over her, right?
Yeah, Stifler and I don't think it's Finch. Somebody is his adversary.
Yeah, the little guy from Rookie of the Year, right? Kid in King Arthur's Court.
I don't remember who his competition is. I just know that there was like some kind of battle, and then he won.
Actually,
Obviously.
speaking of that, Dave, is there baseball fans over there in the good old jolly old Scotland? Across the pond?
No, baseball's not popular at all.
No, they don't like it.
Baseball's not
No.
popular here. It's so
Yeah, no one likes it
fucking
here either.
And
Well, baseball's
old and
dude. Baseball has to be
adequate
popular.
and-
Like the salaries that baseball players get
Yeah,
are
you got to.
insane.
Yeah. I think it's just ticket sales, man. When you have that many games over ticket sales, it's just gonna fucking add up.
yeah, I hate it. I can't stand baseball. I find
Like-
it so fucking boring. And I have to watch it and study what's going on. And
I don't know,
it's
go-
so-
Going
Fucking
to it's
slow.
kind of fun. That's what I remember.
What's fun about it?
It's kind of because it's not about the baseball. It's just about like going to get drunk at a fucking place. It's kind of like a picnic. You know, like you're going to just a place to be there. I remember the Cubs game was fun. I went to. That was kind of cool. That stadium is really old.
Well, Wrigley Field is like a landmark.
That was cool. Yeah, it was like very strange. It felt like you're in the 1920s.
Yeah, Wrigley Field and what is the Boston one?
Fenway.
Fenway. Parks like that are they're like living museums.
And the old
Buildings
Yankee.
that-
The old Yankee Stadium was kind of like that too. Before
Well, yeah, but they got
pre
rid of
shit.
it. Yeah, they got rid of him.
Yeah, the old Yankee Stadium was kind of grimy as fuck. Everything was like tight.
Yeah, I mean, one of the one of the first times I saw a baseball game, something like from the roof fell down.
Yeah, you know you're in like a grimy stadium when you go to the bathroom, you're like pissing in this trough, where it's just like a bunch of people pissing in the same trough. Do you know what I'm talking about there?
Yeah,
And you guys
it was
ever
hard.
That's so popular here. Those the trough
It's
pissers.
fucking disgusting. Like all pissing in
I
a
know,
trough.
it splashes all over.
It just lets you know how little they think of you.
Like if Larry David walked in that motherfucker, he would have the entire place like shut down.
Yeah, it's like they thought about like, all right, yeah, we're gonna have this nice stadium. Yeah, what about the bathrooms? They're like, oh no, just give them a fucking trough. They could piss in the same hole.
Well, have you seen those like bathrooms overseas or wherever where you literally have to shit inside of a hole that's like
Yeah.
a sink?
Dave, what's it like over there? What are you dealing with? You have dude wipes with you? You have dude wipes?
I have a portable bidet with me at all times.
Really? That's that doesn't that take some mastery though?
No.
What do you mean? You carry it in like a pouch, like a fanny pack?
Like in my backpack, I always have a portable bidet.
Like I've heard about people on the Appalachian Trail, they use these portable bidets. But I feel like it's
why
like
do you need that when you can just use the sink?
you know,
'Cause
you
it
might not have a
sprays, like,
sink.
your butt.
You might not have a sink in Appalachian Trail. Out in the AT, man, there's no sinks.
It's like a male douche kind of thing.
Out on the dorm days cruise, man, there's no sinks. This is college at sea, man.
Like a bidet, man, it does it.
It does what?
It just
sprays water
cleans your
everywhere,
butt.
right?
I could see
It's
that
like
at work being helpful. Tom had dude wipes. He showed me these pack of dude wipes.
Yeah, but the bidet's just better.
The dude wipes seem like a waste of money. That's like fucking a
Yep.
waste of money, man. He told me the price is high. For
What's the
fucking
difference between that and like a baby wipe?
same thing. It's packaged individually. So you have like a
It's-
condom type package.
No, that's stupid. You can get like
No, I don't think it's that
shit to
stupid,
clean
but
the baby's ass, and it does the same fucking thing, and you get like a 30-pack.
yeah, but the thing is this, you get convenience in a one pack and it doesn't dry out. You ever get one of those packs of baby wipes? They dry out.
Yeah,
Dave,
they
you know
dry
all
out
about
Dries
all the
out if you
time.
don't close it.
No. They dry out fucking if you close it. This is the way of the world. Talk to Van Wilder. He knows all about this, man. The Rise of Taj.
What do you mean? He
I'm just
mentioned
trying to
that?
integrate our list into this any way possible.
Oh, well, if that was the goal, I could have put in like a, I mean, all those Van Wilder movies, they just feel like a soft, fake shit version of all the American Pie shit. You know, it's like the same franchise just redone again. You know.
I can't say I've ever seen any of them. I never saw the first one or the second one.
You never saw the first one with Tretch from Road Rules and
No.
all that shit as his best friend?
Dave, you ever seen these or no?
Which one?
Any Van Wilder. I
mean,
don't like
I
that guy.
remember
Like
I-
Van
I-
Wilder.
Yeah,
I
I
remember
don't
a lot
like
of
that
them
guy.
getting shown on Comedy Central without any nudity at all, and just like it's left to the writing and comedy and performances, and then it's horrible. You know,
Oh yeah. Yep.
it's not meant to.
I'm not the biggest. I'm not the
stand
biggest Ryan Reynolds fan either.
Yeah, I think he's a very overrated actor. Like, he just always plays
I don't know.
himself.
Deadpool seems to be going off pretty good.
Yeah, because it like fit. It fit with his
Green
personality.
Green Lantern, not so much.
It ain't going off now, man. Disney now owns the rights to that, and they don't want to make it. Like, there's gonna be a Deadpool 3, but they don't want to make it because it's too, non
Oh, I thought you were talking
PC.
about Green Lantern.
No, that's like dead in the water. That's fucking dead. But I know
Nobody wants
James. I think James Gunn wants to reboot it. It's like in the plan. In the plan.
What is Green Lantern anyway? Like, what does he even do?
It's
He
like
has
they
a
got
ring.
rings and shit, and there's like a.
That gives him powers.
It's like planetary because there's like aliens across the universe that also have the rings. So it's like this.
It's kind of like Shazam.
It's like a society of people that have these rings. It's kind of cool. I don't know. It's a little more
Did you see the
sci-fi.
new Shazam?
I downloaded it. I actually have to say, like, as far as the superhero movies, I didn't mind the first Shazam. I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah, I thought it was okay.
It was very okay. I mean, the new Marvels movie came out. The trailer came out with Brie Olsen. She actually looks pretty damn good still. I have to say that she's still looking pretty good.
I think she got a lot of work done.
Yeah, she's
She's an asshole.
I mean, huge asshole, like one of the biggest assholes of all time. But
I like, as much as I try and find her attractive, I just find her so unattractive based on her personality. She just seems like
I
so
thought-
cunty.
this look here I'm showing here, I thought she looked pretty good in this tank top. That's all I have to say. I thought she looked pretty good in the tank top.
No, I'm not talking about how she looks, just her attitude. Like,
Oh,
I just
yeah,
find her
yeah.
so obnoxious.
Yeah, everyone does. Even this, like, you see this trailer, they're like, she's in the background. They're like distancing themselves from her because she's such a cunt.
I don't even get why. Like, she has like such like an ego. She's
It's
not
just-
a good actress.
Dude, if you're a white woman these days, you think you're a minority. That's just what it is. They think
Yeah,
they're
that's
like
true.
It's
They think they're
weird
part of
level
the-
entanglement. Yeah, I don't
think-
know.
yeah, they think they're part of the fight against the white males, but really white women are probably more.
I mean, she's really just defending a shitty movie that is a shitty movie, and she can't accept that it's a shitty movie, you know? And she's trying to make it something more than it is. It's
Yeah.
not about, like, anything other than just it is a bad movie. That's it.
Yeah, but also it's
Trying
like
to
they're
distract from the fact that it's just a terrible movie. That's it.
yeah, and you just talk about like white. What is it? What do they call it? What did Beavis Butthead talk about it? What do they call it?
Privilege.
Yeah, like white privilege. I think honestly, I think white women have the most of it. They really
Yeah,
do.
of course.
Because they fit into that range of they think they're minorities, but they're not. So it's like it works out even more perfect for them. You're not a minority.
If they were,
You're blonde haired
that
fucking
was, like,
bitch.
in the 70s. Like, it's pretty well past all that kind of stuff. You know, like we're advanced enough to where they don't have to worry about that kind of shit. You know, like we're not blocking votes and all that kind of crap.
Yeah, like most people really aren't like oppressed.
No,
No,
it's just
I mean, yeah, it's just you choose to be when you
No,
want.
yeah.
you know?
I heard Morgan Freeman talk about it, and it's like very insightful. Where he said, like, you want to get race. He's black. You want to get rid of racism? He said, stop talking about it. That's the best way to get rid of it. Just fucking don't talk about it, because there's no issues anymore.
Yeah, but that
You're
goes in line
making
with, like,
issues.
all these woke motherfuckers just say they don't see race. I mean, come on, everyone sees race. Like
You can't help it. That's just life. You know,
I
like
know, yeah, but it's just getting over it.
it is stupid though when you think about it. It is kind of stupid. It's like I was proud of myself when I saw a stock photo and I talked to someone at work. I was like, oh, yeah, it was a black guy. I was like, oh, yeah, this man on the couch, but it was a black guy on the couch. But I said this man. So I was proud of myself for not referring to him as a black man. I'm part of the woke culture.
Yeah, you know the guidelines.
I'm doing better, guys, all right?
You really are doing
teacher
better.
just goes to another mansion and fucking.
It is funny, though. I consciously thought to myself, like, I referred to him as a man, not a black man, which is sad. You know, like, it's sad because they are just a guy. Come on.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you know, do you ever have somebody ask you what somebody looks like? You know, it's like, you
Yeah,
shouldn't
what do
be
you
put in that
say?
position.
You say,
No
oh,
one
yeah, this
should be
guy with this
asking
bigger
you what somebody
nose.
looks like, you know,
This guy's got a wider nose. You know, that guy.
It's-
The guy
I'm
with the
just
wider
saying,
nose.
Nobody should be asking you unless you're like doing some kind of interrogation or a police fucking, what is it when they draw pictures of people?
Yeah, but I mean, hey, they got some pluses, man. You got that big
For
dick thing.
sure.
You got that big dick fallacy going for them. They can have that.
I don't know,
Girls
can you
will like
imagine being
that.
like 7 foot, but you still have a micro dick, and then like they have all these expectations of like you being like 2 feet long.
I
when
bet
you're
you that
actually, like,
happens more
3
than you think.
inches.
Yeah, I bet you that happens more than you think. Like I watch Key and Peele and I think like these dudes aren't real black guys, but they kind of joke on that fact, which is good. They're above that. which
Keanu,
is-
another
Well,
boner comedy.
they're black.
That's a good
nerds.
movie. You know what? Keanu should probably be on the list here.
Is
Good
it boner
movie.
comedy?
Is it? What do you guys
No,
think?
I
it's
just
not
I
really
just like
boner.
it. I think it's a good movie. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny.
That's good.
I've been watching Key and Peele, and they had a horror movie episode, and it really shows you like the roots of Key. Like it's interesting because it shows you the roots of Jordan Peele. It's a very interesting
You
episode.
see that he was like experimenting and then building up to his solo shit.
Well, it's like you can see he's a horror connoisseur. It's very obvious. It's very interesting actually.
Yeah, that whole Gremlins fucking skit.
I mean, look at his movies. I'll have to give him like him or hate him. He's at least come up with original horror movies.
No, I mean, I didn't
20
like.
20 years later, he'll be talked about as one of the best horror movies. I can tell you that right now. It's not going to be like Smile or some
really
bullshit.
Like what he did after Get Out, but I still like.
I don't know. I think about that movie Us all the time. Like it always pops in my head. It's actually kind of weird.
They're marketing the fucking shit. That's why.
No, it's just like I always think about like them in the fucking mirror room. It just like kind of pops up. I don't know. Pops up to me.
The reason
The turnstile thing pops up. The fucking going down the escalator thing pops up.
Hard
it pops up in my head a lot.
And
there's something to it.
They said, director of Get Out. Like they really pushed that fucking movie so goddamn hard.
And I like Nope a lot. It was very original.
The trailers really made it out to be something like more violent and like horrific than it was. It's more of just a weird psychological, almost like sci-fi movie.
Yeah.
Than any of that shit they tried to make it out to be. Which is why probably a lot of people felt underwhelmed by it because it put up these false expectations of what you're going to see. I mean,
I can see that. I just think it set the mood very nicely with the whole like boardwalk carnival kind of thing. Maybe that's a New Jersey thing where you kind of think of, but I got the vibe of I know what he's trying to do. I like Nope a lot too. Dave, you like Nope, right?
Yeah, I thought Nope was awesome.
Yeah, it's also
like
again
Nope
one of those movies you think
Nope
about.
More than that.
You saw Nope, Leon?
Not in theaters.
Yeah, I didn't see it in theaters. I haven't seen a movie fucking since The Lighthouse in theaters.
No, it's like a giant stingray that absorbs people and digests them. Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
But then there's this weird chimp.
Well, he had to get his 2001 reference in.
Murders a bunch of people, like when that chimp.
That's the best part of the movie. That's like the creepiest part.
Her friend came over and it ripped her face off. Remember that?
Yeah, easily the best part of the movie.
But that shit was fucked up, man. I remember her going like interviews and having like a veil on.
Yeah.
And then every once in a while she'd show what her face looked like, and it was just like more disturbing than anything you'd see in any horror film.
Yeah.
It
also,
looked like. Remember when we had that class project where we would take stockings and make puppets out of them?
Oh yeah.
It looked like that, like two beady eyes on like a just blank canvas of like brown, just so fucked up. And I mean, to me, a lot of times from like news and stuff like that, you get even more horrific video footage than you'll ever see in a lot of like horror movies. Just
the thing I liked a lot about
Vietnam War clips and shit in the 70s, it's just.
I just like the characters in that movie. I thought they did a good job with the main character. He's very realistic, like the farmhand guy. Like I thought it was super realistic. You've seen people like that.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah, I liked it also because it wasn't a very movie role. It's very boring, like as far as a character. But it's like that's what fucking life is. You see people like that. And Keith David was kind of cool to have in there.
He was good. Yeah.
Keith David from Dead Presidents.
Oh yeah, from They Live.
They Live, yeah. That fight sequence is so ridiculous. Didn't South Park recreate it
Oh, I think so.
with Jimmy and fuck.
Yeah, I think so.
Who's
No,
the
we're all
other
out of
character?
bubblegum, man.
Timmy.
What's he doing next, Jordan Peele? I'm surprised there's not like listed stuff for this.
Oh, he's producing and doing this like Neo Twilight Zone shit.
It's weird because when you watch Key and Peele, you would never think this motherfucker is going to be a big time director. You would never fucking think that.
Well, a lot of people start out with no budget, and they gotta prove that they're worthy of like having investors put more money in. So that was just his version of it, kind of.
Yeah, the Candyman remake sucked. I fucking hated it. Hated it.
I didn't see that,
I love
but-
the Candyman too. I love that movie. Truly do.
Yeah,
One of my favorites.
Um,
It's so like, just the settings of that movie are creepy. Just like the urban settings are
it's just
kind of
so dirty
terrifying.
and grimy.
Yeah.
You feel like Virginia Madsen's gonna get like raped at any minute. Like the environment she's in is so fucked up and gross.
Well, she comes
then
into
she's
play
dead.
in this sequel. She actually is mentioned often, which
But
is
then like there's
interesting.
the whole sub like kind of plot of like you think the Candyman like you don't understand like his intentions. You know what I mean? Like it's so ambiguous and confusing. Like what he really is. Like is he just like some urban myth or is it like some ghost of like a psycho killer that's like seeking nonstop revenge all the time? Because there's so much like murder in the area of just like general crime and gang shit too, so it's almost like a mix. I wonder if like you go to certain communities and bring up the Candyman, they actually believe like it's a real thing.
I think they do in Ukraine.
Have you noticed any like weird urban mythology shit? Like we have the Jersey Devil, and what was that like that street that you go down, where there's supposed to be like this psychotic kid that got locked up in a basement or something?
Oh, you're talking about Sleepy Hollow, or Sleepy?
No, not Sleepy Hollow.
Witch's Hollow. Witch's Hollow.
Hollow.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
No, I
but
remember one of the first times like I started smoking, somebody I forget who I was with like brought me down there and told me all about it, and then we got high and I like got really fucking paranoid and I just kept asking him to like leave. Like,
that's
I
the
didn't
best
wanna
part
be
about
there.
being high. There is the paranoia. There, get that weird, creepy high going on.
No,
Hey, Dave,
I didn't
what is
like
there? Is there banshee type mythology over there in Scotland? What's the creepy shit over there?
Yeah, there's everything. There's all like those types of things. The
Dwarves,
banshees, there's
elves.
fairies, there's
Oh yeah, the fairy lore. Yeah.
yeah, there's all this stuff. There's also like those weird like big cats thing.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Like
what do you think
people
of,
see like
Bjork
oh, that's
outside
up
of her
there.
music? Like, do you think she's kind of good looking or no?
Who?
I don't think so.
Bjork.
Nah.
I mean, she's interesting, but she's not good looking. She seems like a good artist, but I don't know.
You think
Also,
she's weird looking?
I don't know. I kind of I don't know. I don't think there's like much to sexually like with her. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. She doesn't fit into that vibe of sexuality. For me, at least.
Yeah.
I mean, she's
Me
no
too.
Shannon Elizabeth. Come on. Where are the fake tits? Maybe Bjork got some fake tits. That's what I'm saying with the Star Wars girl. That Rey Skywalker got some fake tits. Maybe people will go watch the movie. You know? Is that bad to say? I don't know.
I don't know if there's like a demand for that.
Maybe if she wasn't like flat as fuck, people would actually go watch it.
Well, I mean, I feel like the market they're going for is not thinking about that.
Maybe they should recast her for like what's that bitch from San Andreas, True Detective.
Alexander Daddario?
Alexander Daddario?
Yeah, what if they just like, oh, we're gonna recast her for this girl?
I thought she should have been Gal Gadot's character in Superwoman. She to me felt like the perfect Superwoman.
I don't know. She's kind of like I think she's actually pretty good at that role, and she's like, I don't know. She's got a sexy vibe to her.
Who's the original Superwoman?
Yeah, she's pretty hot, Gal Gadot.
I
Yeah,
think
she's
Gal
pretty
Gadot
hot.
is actually like that works for some reason. That works, even
No,
though like
Superwoman
I
have
can't
big-
understand her, but it works.
I hate that. I hate that casting decision. She sucks.
Yeah?
She can barely even fucking speak English, man. She sucks.
I mean, you would think there'd be more sexualization in these cast. Well, you know what? Scarlett Johansson, she's good in these superhero movies. She's just good looking.
Yeah, but she's so secondary.
Yeah. Well, she sued Marvel too because of the money. She wants more money.
Who did?
The Scarlett Johansson,
You gotta be
her
careful,
movie.
man. She'll
Yeah.
get fucking. Who's the guy that they replaced with Don Cheadle?
Fuck.
Terrence Howard.
Yeah, I actually liked him better
Yeah,
too
you
in
gotta
that role.
watch your shit, man. You'll get absolutely
Terrence Howard, yeah.
replaced if you ask for too much money. They said, "Fuck Terrence Howard. Let's just get Don Cheadle in here and pretend nobody noticed the difference."
Well, that's actually funny because there's a guy now who's like
Let's
the
just
main
get
bad
that
guy.
shit.
The main bad guy is a black guy in these new Marvel movies, and he just got caught like doing some kind of domestic abuse, so they're probably gonna recast him. But it's weird to see because it's like when they're black, they never want to do this, and he really looks like that fucking guy he really looks like George Floyd. Like look up George Floyd and look up this guy, and they look the same. It's weird.
Oh yeah,
They look
you're
the same.
right. And this motherfucker's in every single movie for the last like half a year. He's in that fucking
And I hear he's a good actor, which kind of
he's
sucks.
in that
It's like I hear he's
Ant-Man
good.
shit. He's in that fucking
His name's Jonathan Majors, but he looks like George Floyd. He looks like exactly like him. Like I can't
he's
not
in
see
that,
it.
Apollo Creed fucking reboot.
Yeah.
No, I saw him in this White Boy Rick movie with Matthew McConaughey.
White
based on a
Rick.
True story. He fucking sucked in it. He's
Oh, yeah.
terrible.
See, I haven't seen him in too much stuff, but I've heard people say he's a good actor, and
Well, that
people I
movie
trust.
fucking sucks. It's really bad. It's
Yeah,
really it's like one of those movies that's so like, even though it's based off a real plot, it feels so poorly written that it's unrealistic.
Yeah, I
which
think
is stupid because it's based off of true shit. So
the only movie I really want to see lately is that what's that Joaquin Phoenix movie with Ari Aster movie? Beau is something. Beau is Afraid.
I was afraid.
Yeah, that looks like something actually worth watching, but I don't know if it would matter being
I
in
don't think
theater or
it's
not.
even gonna hit theaters, man.
Oh no, it's gonna hit theaters. I think the 20th of April. I see it.
Really?
It's lined up. It's
I
lined.
don't
It's
see
it's
it
getting a wide
doing
release.
that well. I feel like it's gonna do poorly and get out of circulation real quick.
Oh, so all right. Let's go back. Go old school. Do you think Old School is a peak boner movie? 2003.
I mean, it was like peak frat type.
Well, that's
I
kind
don't
of
know.
goes with this. That goes with this list.
That's like peak Will Ferrell.
Yeah, no, that's definitely peak.
Dave, you got pulled into this whole stream here.
Peak something.
I think it's peak.
So, Dave,
Hello?
over there is Critical Drinker popular, or do you just know about him from YouTube?
Yeah, I just know about him from YouTube.
What's
Okay.
Critical Drinker?
I think he's pretty popular over there. Actually, I think he's Scottish.
Yeah, he is Scottish.
What is that, like a alcohol review?
No, he's like a fucking
No,
movie
he-
reviewer. He's cool.
Yeah.
But it's called Critical Drinker.
Yeah, he's got a good
Yeah.
channel. He's like he ties into a lot of the people I watch. Complain about movies and all this shit. He's actually
yeah, but he's also he's just good.
he's basic nerd type guy too, but he kind of hides behind that critical dinker phase. God damn, are we fucking? What the fuck? Stream ended. All right, hold on a second. I don't know what's happening here, but stream canceled out. Yeah, I don't know what's happening here, man. Shit, you there? You there, man? I don't know what's happening here. The stream's fucking canceling out. Fucked up.
Yeah, I think.
I guess
think
I have
we
to keep
only
this
get
open.
a certain amount of time.
It could be that.
for free.
It could be that. Let's see if this works. I sent it out to Dave. We'll see. I feel like, I mean, we're going past his time. He said he only wanted to do an hour. We're way past that. We're at 2 hours and 8 minutes. So we'll see. We shall see. But this has been a good stream. Although we haven't gotten a lot of brainstorming done. I really have to make the list.
We added some stuff I didn't even think about.
Yeah. Maybe I'm just a little too I could be a little too intoxicated to know if this is a good stream or not. So that could be the case. I wouldn't be surprised. It's happened
any
before.
stream's a good stream.
Oh yeah.
The fact that it happened is enough.
I mean, I like doing this more than doing the gaming stuff personally. I'd rather do like a podcast type format.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
My wrist cannot handle it. Like I can't game.
Well, it's funny. It's just sometimes gaming really gets to you, where it's just not as fun anymore. You know, it's fun for a little bit, and then it kind of stops.
It's not about fun. It's just like physically, I can't do it. Like
To me, it's a little bit about fun. It's like it's fun at first. I was like, oh, I like playing WoW, and then it's like,
wrist is not an issue for you. Like I physically cannot fucking do it.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
Dave, have you gamed at all recently, or no?
No, not at all.
Is it just something you just don't care to do, or just don't have the time?
Sort of a combo, but I don't have much time. Also, I don't really have a means of gaming.
I like that thumbnail you got there. Is that Holiday Ham?
Yeah.
Is that the last thing we ever filmed? Is that the last thing we ever filmed?
No,
Didn't
I
we-
think
I don't know.
Didn't we film that one thing with Tom that never?
Did we?
The one.
We gotta like start filming Tom once he divorces Jacqueline or whatever.
Yeah, but wait, we filmed that one about the Derek Jeter thing, and then
Oh,
it, like,
yeah.
which
Oh,
is good,
yeah.
but like the sound got all fucked up.
That's what it was. It was like technically
What
not
does
able to
Derek
be
Jeter have to do
edited.
with anything?
We had a script that is just technically we shot some of it, but it couldn't be edited because the sound fuck up. It sucks when you hit that era.
What does Derek Jeter have to do with anything?
I think that was just part of the script.
It was like a guy selling.
Derek Jeter
something
memorabilia?
like weird thing about selling like a Jeter cup or something.
Yeah. Yep.
Or
I don't
like
know,
a game worn cup
was
to protect his testicles?
It was something Tom felt was funny at the time.
It's like it's just like a weird, wacky Tom idea, but it was.
Yeah, it was funny though. I remember that. I remember liking the script.
What was the last like roller coaster couch production?
I think Holiday Ham. Right?
Was that when
Holiday Ham's pretty funny too when I think about it. I was thinking about it the other
Yeah,
day.
Holiday Ham is good.
Pete, what was the film that we think where I had like fake tits using golf balls?
Well, that one's so good.
What is that? I don't know what that is.
It was like some
Which
people,
one?
like sending cards, like birthday cards or something to
Wait, was
each
that
other.
Invitations?
I don't know. I remember like
No,
that being
it's-
out there,
it's-
and I really didn't want it to be.
Oh shit! What is that one, Dave? You would know better. You have the memory for this.
Wait, was it the?
Is that a roller coaster guy?
Yeah, it's the Invitations one.
Okay, it's in there. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I love that one. Those ones are so good.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny when you
So
think about it.
good.
Like when you think about, I was thinking about like, oh yeah, those are the last things we filmed, and you didn't even realize. Like you don't realize it's gonna be the last thing you film, but it is, and that's 9 years ago. That was 9 years ago. Invitations.
What kind of camera are you using?
I don't know, but the funny thing is nowadays you use your fucking phone, and it's better than anything I used. Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's like
definitely.
disgusting. Like going to film school now, all you do is use your fucking phone.
No, they make you. What I
Oh, I
mean,
would
when I
I would
went to
never
film
make anyone
school, we
not use
had
your phone.
more advanced shit than that, and they still made us shoot on like black and white stop just to know how to do it.
The last birthday card I see was like pretty good too. I like that one.
Yeah, I really like that one. I like both of those a lot.
You do you remember that stop motion shit we filmed where you're on my couch and like
Yeah.
slid outside on the ground?
Yeah, that was just not even like film. That was
Oh
just
yeah, that was a cool one.
photograph.
That one's awesome. Yeah, that would look really cool.
That was
Is
hard
that
to do. That
is
took
that on YouTube?
so long.
Yeah, that's on YouTube somewhere.
What do I search for that?
I don't know. I'll try to drudge it up and find it.
Yeah, that one was cool. That one looked really awesome. Just the look of it. That was also like, yeah, it was like super short, but like kind of nice to look at. Got to take a long time.
I mean, the lighting is
Ye-
all distorted and fucked up. It's so hard to be consistent
Yeah,
when
but
you're
that's
doing
kind
this
of like
motion.
it creates a style when you have something that's like
I know,
that.
but like all the
Doesn't need to be
shadows
perfect.
and stuff make every single frame look so
Yeah, but
distorted.
it's there's a concept level of things where it's like the concept they're going for, that you don't need things to be perfect. In the end, it's like people talk about like filmmaking and stuff, like short films. If you have sound that's good, that's all that really matters. It's just a lot
I
of
don't
times it's
think
just no, I know
I
you
don't
don't have
think I had
sound, but it's
any
like
sound at
storytelling is
all.
all that really matters in a sense. A lot of times, if you know
I
what's
don't think
being
I even put
told,
music to it at all. I feel like it's just like raw footage and poorly edited.
yeah. But if you know what's being told, the story that's being told, that's all that really matters. Yeah, there's a
I
lot of
remember
old stuff
just
of
trying to
ours.
like film stuff on the street and people like trying to walk by as you're
Yeah,
shooting
that's
and constantly
not really a
so like
filmmaking area, Philadelphia. Not since
I
Nope.
constantly like asking them until they please walk by, and a lot of them just didn't give a fuck and would walk right through it, and then
yeah,
I
like
had to start another.
in New York you see that all the time, but in Philadelphia, no. No.
Philly is so angry and grimy
Yes,
and
that
miserable.
dude, like I never was comfortable being there ever.
It's just so like I don't know. It's just everyone like hates each other for
But
no
even like
reason. It's
Steve, where you live was not comfortable either in fucking Brooklyn. That's felt
Nope.
horrible. I was very uncomfortable there.
remember. I remember you get like heckled for being a Drexel Dragon. Someone said like
Yep.
"fuck you, Drexel Dragon" when we were walking down
Yeah.
the street. I was like, is
Yep.
this like sports affiliated or like what the fuck?
Well, I've been heckled. I even got heckled in Ithaca.
For
Really?
what?
Yeah, just
Being too
one time I
tall and
was
white?
riding my bike and someone called me a fucking faggot.
Well, I mean, you are riding a bike, so
Yeah, pretty much.
I
Yeah, I
mean,
mean that is true.
there's a correlation with faggots and biking, so it's like
Yeah.
faggots on the one
Did you
hand,
have
biking,
did you
there's a
have a racing helmet
crossover,
on and like a full speedo outfit?
and like a
No.
Bret Hart sunglasses or anything.
Yeah, Bret Hart sunglasses.
The funniest thing too
Oh,
was
beyond fucking like One Piece.
I was on a mountain bike and the guy was like, "Nice fixie, you fucking faggot." And it wasn't a fixie, dude. It's a mountain bike. So
Did you yell back at him, trying
Did
to
you say
correct
this
him?
is not a fixie?
uh I didn't want to get beat.
Yeah, you've already lost.
Yeah, I took the L.
Do you have
Um,
biking legs and shit? Have you ever had like close calls in traffic with people clipping you?
Yeah.
yeah, I wish I
More than
There's
actually,
this
once?
one time
I wish I had my
there's this one
kayak
time in
up by
Ithaca
you.
where
Sounds nice.
I thought like man, I like there had to have been like almost like divine intervention because I was gonna hit this car and I tried to like stop and like I did like a full like 90-degree like stop to eventually stop, and not just like slam like headfirst into this car. But
Mhm.
that was the only like really, really, really close call I've ever had.
Did you ever kayak any of those Finger Lakes up there? You ever finger those
No,
kayaks?
Your
no.
finger those legs.
I think I
You
might
never
have
kayaked up
been.
there?
Um, no, I think I kayaked maybe once or twice, but that's
Shit,
about it.
man. I'm ready to get my shit out because it's getting warm. It's like dude, it was 90 degrees here today. It was a little too warm. April, fucking 90 degrees. What was it by you? Like fucking 50 degrees and gray?
It was like, yeah, 50s and
Ugh.
raining eventually, pouring. Yes.
Dude, that does like I would be very bummed out in that scenario.
It gets depressing after a while.
Yeah, like I mean I don't like the super hot weather, but there's something nice about it too. It's like if you haven't had it in a long time, you're like, okay, it's hot, but I don't give a shit because at least it's not fucking miserable out.
Yeah. The
I'm not a beach guy. I know you like the beach more.
like yeah, it's just kind of, not like just kind of having like rain a lot is just depressing for me.
But then it was funny because it seems like your girlfriend was like very used to that. Like she almost
Yeah.
had like she likes that, right?
Yeah, she prefers that to which is very strange.
I
Makes no
guess because
sense
you're
to
used
me.
to it, like you're used to that shit.
Yeah, like it's like she says she feels fresh.
I felt like I offended her with a lot of my American bullshit when she was over here. I was too American
No,
for her. No?
no,
Okay,
no.
good.
She doesn't really care much.
Okay, good. What's your plan, Dave? Are you coming back? What are you doing? You staying over there?
No, I mean I'm coming back. I'm now like actively looking for jobs.
That's a whole
Hopefully,
thing, man. Shit.
yeah, it sucks.
You can be a trucker, right?
Possibly.
You thought about it, huh?
I don't want to be a trucker, but like
I wouldn't want
I've
to do
thought
anything
about just
physical. Yeah, don't do anything physical.
yeah, I don't know.
You really
I
should.
kind of just don't
You should try
like
to get into
science really.
pharmaceutical. Yeah, I mean, I don't. But then it sucks because you spent so much time in it. So it's like, what do you do? You're already like
Yeah.
balls deep. You know,
Yeah, that's
when you're that
one of
balls
the
deep,
like
man, you gotta stay. Are you like thinking about doing anything kind of like academic or what do you do? What are you thinking?
well, it'd be hard for me. It really will be hard for me to get like academic a pure academic job. And a lot of like the academic jobs I could probably get wouldn't be that great.
Yeah, it's true.
So I'm yeah, I'm just looking, and if there's anything that looks appealing, which I haven't really found much yet that looks appealing, I'm gonna just apply for it.
Well, has like Dobby said like, hey, we can keep you on though, or anything like that, or no? Is it kind of like
He can keep me on, like the max he can keep me on till is next July.
okay?
Uh,
Does he want to keep you on, or is it just like he would do it if you
I
want
think
to, kind of thing?
he does want to keep me on, but I don't.
You don't really want to stay on.
Yeah, I think.
Well, also, it's like the money, man. You're not making great money.
Oh yeah, the money is the biggest problem,
I mean, I just got like
especially.
I just got a promotion, like a 6 grand increase. It's like I don't know. There's more money over here. It's like nothing.
Yeah,
I'm now a senior graphic designer. It comes with
that's awesome.
yeah, it comes with getting a little balder and being older, fatter, all that shit. Get the senior titles.
Yeah, but like the problem for me, yeah, is I make no money. My girlfriend makes we make no money together.
Yeah,
So it's just
dude,
like,
there's more money over here for anything. That's just the case. It's
yeah,
true.
yeah, I
Probably
do
more
know
money in
that.
England too. More money in England than Scotland. You know?
Nah, I mean,
More
not
than where you're
jobs
at.
I've seen.
Yeah.
Jobs I've seen, there's not really like much of a difference between places in the UK in terms of money.
Well, what about boner comedies? Are they aching for him over there? Are they where are they at with that? Did they like Hot Tub Time Machine or no? This is my transition, by the way. That's
They
my
like Hot Tub
transition.
Time Machine. They like Hot Tub Time Machine here.
Have you seen have you listened to any Sam Tripoli stuff recently or no? What do you listen to over there?
Yeah, I listened to. I haven't listened to. I think the last 2 or 3 podcasts because they didn't really interest me. But
Yeah, I feel like a lot of his people he gets are just uninteresting. It's like I'll look out to see if there's something I like, but then no.
yep, exactly.
I like when Crow's on there a lot because Crow I think like doesn't meet what they want to talk about, and it's funny. It's like a weird like clashing of people.
Yeah,
I really
Like-
like Crow on there. He's super black pill, but I don't know if he
Yeah.
he doesn't really consider himself black pill, so it's like they consider him that. You know, like he's a funny
he
guy.
Sort of is because he doesn't really have like any hope.
No, but he's a funny guy though. He's just very weird. Crow's a very interesting guy. Did you hear the new Gordon White THC podcast?
Yeah,
That was good.
that was
I
pretty-
like
yeah,
to see Gordon White on there.
Yeah, he's really good. I like him.
Yeah, he
Who's
like
Gordon White?
I like him, but he annoys me at the same time. Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah, because he's a little pretentious almost.
Yeah,
Who's Gordon White?
he's like an author who's like a magician, kind of mystic type guy, Australian. Is that accurate? Dave, am I accurate on this?
Yeah, that's definitely what he is.
But he comes on to a lot of podcasts. He's actually always like he's interesting to listen to. He likes a lot of good stuff.
Yeah,
I feel like
he's a good speaker.
He's always trying to hawk something though. You know what I mean? You get that vibe. He's trying to
Like
pawn
Dream
something
Catchers?
off, like a book or
Is he
his
trying to sell any
writing.
Dream Catchers?
He's trying to sell his like magic teachings and shit.
Do you remember that
Very new age.
movie Dreamcatchers with Duddits?
Oh yeah, man. Who could forget that?
Guy's asshole.
Yeah, Jason Lee. That's a good Stephen
Jason
King
Lee's in
movie.
it?
Yeah, Jason Lee's in
Is
it,
that a
right?
horror comedy?
I mean, depends on the kind of boners you like, right? If you like dudded shit, then you got a boner for that for sure.
Yeah, if you like Duditz's boners, yeah.
I mean, there's some interesting boner stuff these days. I mean, if you get a boner for Dylan, what is it, Mulvaney, then I guess you're relevant with Bud Light and all that shit.
Dylan
Who's
Mulvaney.
that?
It's fucking weird, man. I feel like they're just such a pawn too in the whole situation.
Yeah, also he doesn't even behave like a woman, you know?
Dude, no,
He's-
he's just
he's
a
like a
gay
gay
dude.
guy.
He's just a gay dude. That's all he is. I mean, I don't blame him because it's like, you get what you could take. Like you're getting a fucking national deal for Bud Light. I'd take it any fucking day, but I think he's just a fucking gay dude. He's not someone that's like trying to make a stance like they think.
Yeah, and
What?
he's not even like trying to act like a woman, I feel like.
No, I think it's almost a joke. I'm pretty sure he's a comedian. Like, I think he's a traditionally a comedian. Dylan, like he was a gay dude. He would be like America's twink if he wasn't for this. And I mean, he'd be America's top twink.
Or Twonk?
Twonk, yeah. Dylan Mulvaney. He's been around for a while. Like, I feel like I remember him on stuff going back like years ago.
I'm trying to look.
Yeah. It's just also someone who just like doesn't look, I don't know. He looked into this kind of thing. I don't know. You heard about the stock though, right? The stock tanked like fucking $7 billion in one day. I think it's well, a Bud Light put out this rainbow Bud Light, and they had this transgender guy being their spokesperson, and then like their stock tanked in like one day by $7 billion. because no one like the people
It's
who like
crazy.
the people who Bud Light like that shit. They don't want to fucking hear about this, you know? Like they want to hear about
Yeah,
pickup
like
trucks.
isn't Bud Light like just like a frat drink, pretty much?
Yeah, and the person who was like spokeswoman for like the what is it? The marketing executive said like, "Oh, we want to veer away from the frat community."
Yeah, exactly.
But that's your fucking market. You know, like
Exactly.
but then again, it's like that's what's happening with Disney, that's what's happening with Marvel. It's just the same thing where the people who like them, they want to like avoid. And then they ostracize the people that actually like the stuff.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
It makes me think there's some ultimate agenda that's really happening that we don't know about.
We know about it. It's just it's not enough of us to do anything about it.
No, but it's like, what do you get from, like, what does Disney get by turning off people to their product? Like, what do you get from that? Like, what do you
Well,
get? Less loss of
maybe
money?
No, I mean maybe they think they're reaching markets that they haven't tapped, and then in effect they're alienating a lot of the original market.
Well, I see it a little more in Bud Light because remember when Nike did the Colin Kaepernick ad and it like got a lot of like publicity,
Well, when he sucked the Clydesdale off,
something like
no,
that.
that's
Yeah,
Bud Light. Yeah.
I mean they had a commercial with him and it like was very controversial. So then it ended up like boosting the popularity of Nike. So I think I think Bud Light's trying to do the same thing, but it didn't really work. I don't know. It's a conundrum.
I mean, we might not know if it worked right away.
Oh no,
They
it
might
did
have
not
worked
work.
5 years from now.
No, it did not. I mean, do you really also think if you're a gay or transgender person, do you think they like fucking Bud Light? Do you think that's what they order at the bar? Like, or do you think they order some gay like Appletini
I
shit?
don't know.
I think they order some gay
I
Appletini shit.
assume they get virgin daiquiris or like
You
a
have
pina colada.
Dave in Scotland. Is there a trans community?
Yeah, of course.
Like you see that out there or no? I mean, we're not in a big city here. We're in fucking Bumblefuck, New Jersey.
Yeah,
That's not
there's
true. We can go to like New York or Philly whenever.
Yeah, but do you?
No, but if I wanted to like, inspect or evaluate the community, I could go places and have
Yeah, like
access.
look under the skirt of America is what you're saying. Lift up that skirt.
Or the jorts.
See if there's a circumcised penis or not.
Look up the
no,
jorts of
there.
America.
It's quite prevalent here.
Really? All right, that's interesting.
Yeah, yeah, it's quite prevalent.
I mean, the only thing I saw that was prevalent in our community was like Tom had some transgender people at his wedding. That was the only thing I thought that was new to me. In effect, you know what I mean? Like,
Who are they?
I don't know. There's some people
His
there.
his wife's more related to his wife, I think.
What's
That
she
was
like?
who knows.
Oh, you never met her?
I have, but I still don't know. I don't know, Dave. You feel the same way?
She's really
Yeah, I don't
quiet.
really know her.
I couldn't say I know her. No, she's not really quiet. I think she just doesn't give a shit about interacting with us.
Yeah,
Oh, she thinks you're beneath her?
No, I don't think that. I think she just wants to separate herself from Tom's friends.
Yeah, it seems kind of like that.
Like Tom can have his friends, and then she can have hers, and when they're off doing that, it's fine. And then let's not intermix the two. I mean,
Yeah,
we
the
did
worlds
not.
should not collide.
None of our crowd linked up with her crowd. Did you notice that, Dave?
Yeah,
There was no intermingling.
yeah, but also like I feel like they didn't really care to either. But
Yeah,
we
kind
didn't
of-
really care
what-
to either.
yeah, but
what
also
kind
I
of
think
stuff she likes? Like what kind of music and movies and stuff, like what kind of person is she?
well, she's like terrified by horror movies, which is strange to me. Like if
Oh,
she wouldn't
okay.
want to watch a horror movie because it's too desensitizing to murder, violence, and it's just like I don't know, pussy
Yeah,
shit.
that's true.
To me, it's like get it more violent, more offensive, and I'm all in.
I mean, you see worse shit on the news than you'll ever see in most other
Yeah.
movies.
I mean, it's all fantasy
true.
stuff too. You know, like it's fantasy in the end.
Yeah, the news is real, dude.
Yeah, you see people in New York
Well, who
getting pushed onto
knows,
the
you know?
subway.
Do you ever think about that? Like, do you think like a lot of the stuff you see in the news is just weird, fabricated stories to, influence your brain on thinking certain things are happening when they're not?
Of
Yeah.
course, 100%.
I mean,
What's the difference between,
yeah.
like just creating like a fake person in a fake reality in a fake situation?
Yeah, I
than
mean, in school
anything that actually happened.
in school, like film school, they always said like when you watch the news, like make sure you realize this is all edited. Like this is edited for you. When you start to realize that someone's editing this for you, how like the fabrication of it all, when you really think about it.
But I don't even mean like just editing it to have like a certain perspective. I just mean like the entire scenario is completely made up.
Oh yeah,
All the people
Yeah,
involved
dude.
aren't even real.
dude, they're all
Yeah,
clones,
I
man.
think
Like
that
Biden's a
definitely
clone,
happens,
bro.
man.
Biden's a fucking clone, or like fucking guy in a mask or some bullshit.
Well, like the whole Iraq War was that, dude. The weapons of mass destruction, total lie.
Yeah, definitely.
I know, but
Although I would
after,
go
like,
back to George
after
Bush
the
any
tower
day.
stuff, like we could have done anything and gotten away with murder. We could have like wiped out half of the fucking population there and had an excuse, you know?
Yeah, and then you think about
Yeah.
if you look at like other countries overseas, they like hated us, and they talked about all the time. They were like over here, there was no resistance to going to war. You know, like no resistance at all. Like just fucking go in. Over there, they talked about it. Like, why the fuck are they doing this?
Yeah.
Here, it was like everyone's all on board.
Yeah, I had a weird reality check today where I'm kind of friends with this guy, fantasy that's Korean, and I was telling him that I was attracted to Japanese women, and he said he hated Japanese people.
Oh, they hate
and I was
Japanese.
like, why? And then I realized like
They
because
raped the whole
they've, like,
fucking China.
they like
and
tried to
Japan.
commit genocide on them, and like and then it hit me like, oh my god, like you can't just like you can't just like say shit, you know, like there's so many ramifications of context, you know, like I didn't even realize that like
Yeah. And
he
there's a
absolutely
funny thing on
hated Japanese people.
there's a really funny thing on THC where
Oh, the Bobby Lee thing.
yeah, that's really funny. Where
That was
like
really funny, man. I was laughing at that.
Bobby Lee was like saying like on his podcast, he was like, Koreans, at least we're not like evil like white people.
We've never
And
had
then like the other
slavery.
host of the show like looked up like evil Korea, and Korea had like the longest unbroken chain of slavery of like every like group. So for like 1500 years
1,500 years of slavery.
of yeah.
All
Yeah, but
Chinese slavery,
you
probably.
like you can like choose to victimize anybody in any time period if you want to, if you can like spin it a certain way, you know.
Oh, there's been slaves of every culture, every race, every
Right, I
nationality,
mean-
everywhere. It's just no one talks about that because it's too old now. Not 200 years old like the fucking African American slaves here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous.
It's a recent thing, you know. And I get it. It's like it wasn't that
Yeah.
long ago that there were slaves, or very, the rights were pretty bad. I mean, it's legitimate.
They're
And
just
also,
called indentured servants.
I think about it today. It's like I wouldn't really want to be black. I don't, it's doesn't seem like there's a lot of benefits. There's a lot of disadvantages.
I don't know. I mean, I always wanted to be a 6'5" shooting guard.
Yeah, I mean that's the benefits, but
No,
don't
not
know.
black, just like a 6'5" shooting guard.
well, yeah. You got to get the implants in your knees, like Kyle did in South Park.
Yeah.
Got to get balls in your
I've,
knees, man.
I've seen this like procedure where they try and elongate your legs, and it's really painful and brutal. Where they like
I saw in
stretch out
South
the
Park.
bone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it looks like just excruciating, and it never like fully takes to where you land on it wrong. Your entire leg will like compound and break, and you'll be almost like a paraplegic from then on.
How are those Knicks doing?
Alright,
How about those
guys.
Knicks? Oh yeah, you're heading out, Dave.
Oh,
I gotta go to sleep
playoffs.
now.
What's what's the time over there in jolly old England there?
It's 3. So
Oh
I
God.
gotta go to
Okay.
bed. I'm tired.
I don't blame
Alright. Alright, well, maybe yeah, let's do this again. Well, at
Yeah,
least let's just like hang out and talk, but let's yeah.
yeah. I want to make it kind of like a little podcast, or maybe even definitely with this scenario, I want to make a website that kind of has these listed out as the definitive boner list. So yeah, once we do that, Dave,
Well, I think
I'll get you in on it.
Cool.
We should try and take proto, pre, peak, and post
Alright, night guys.
all on themselves.
See you, Dave.
and stuff.
Have a good night, Dave.
See ya. You too.
There, he flew the coop. He's out. Yeah, no, I agree with you there, Leland. We should take this into categories. Yeah, break down the categories. Have like a web page, something that's dedicated to the issue at hand.
I don't think it's an issue.
Oh, it's an issue, bro. This is an issue. I mean, today's day and age, this is an issue. Boners, man.
Boner comedies.
Lack of boners. Oh no. They don't. They want less boners. This is male masculinity. This is what is it? What do they call it? Toxic masculinity is what this is. American Pie is toxic masculinity in today's day and age. That's the truth, which is sad, but it is the truth.
Yeah.
Or weird science, like, oh god, that's just like toxic masculinity that you think you can create a woman. Like, ugh. AOC would not be down with weird science. That's all I have to say.
The movie's good.
Yeah, really
what's
good.
his name? Who's the blonde guy who's the nerd in
Michael Anthony Hall. Michael Anthony Hall.
He's really fucking funny in that shit.
Yeah, he's really good.
You can tell he's just like riffing and improvising the entire time.
What do you think when he does the black guy jazz impression? I don't know if that would go.
He's like drunk and they go to that bar and he's doing.
Oh yeah.
That whole like voice. And stuff.
He's totally doing like it's pretty fucking racist. If you really think about it, it really is. Really pretty bad.
No, I know the voice you're talking about.
Oh yeah. Like instantly when I thought about that and I thought about like what doesn't work with that movie, that's where my mind went. Like where he starts trying to be black. Like, oof.
Well,
I don't know about that today.
But if you think about it, he's in a nightclub full of all black people. So
yeah, I wonder like if you made that today, what would they do? It would be 2 blue-haired non-binary people that would make like a transgender.
I don't know.
Like what would they make?
I don't know.
I
feel like
make like a Zac Efron with tits or something. It'd be like Zac Efron with tits or something. That would be like the weird science of today. Something like that.
No, I feel like it would just be this like anthropomorphic, multiracial chameleon thing that like you press on it, and whatever your skin color is, it changes into what you are, and then you can talk to it, and they'll just like comfort you, whatever like issues you have.
It's kind of sad. I couldn't tell you like if they did weird science today, like what would be the hot person to show off. Like I couldn't tell you that today. It's like it'd be offensive no matter what.
I think it'd be
like probably a hot black woman, right? Like a Cardi B. Okay, I would think honestly, more you're gonna do it today. It'd be someone like Megan Thee Stallion or Cardi B or one of those. Like that would be the the girl.
She's cute as fuck. She's got a good face.
See, I think that would be more the type they would show off. It had to be ethnic. It had to be like non-white.
Natural. Like Nicki Minaj and Cardi B are disgusting, gross, physically manufactured, implanted creatures. Like Megan Thee Stallion is just like a thick Southern girl.
Well, I'm watching fucking American Pie, looking at this, and I don't think Shannon Elizabeth is too off from that. She's pretty fucking manufactured. Definitely has a facelift. Definitely has fake tits. So I'm looking at that thinking like that was popular then. Why not now? I guess it is. Just no one talks about it.
No, what do you mean? That's all we have now. Is all these like weird, like
fake ass kind of shit. Yeah,
stuff. Yeah, that's why I like Megan Thee Stallion because she's just a thick Southern girl. With like a big fat natural ass, and she's cute as fuck.
Like last year when I was at Atlantic City and we were on the beach, We saw a couple girls that had like fake asses, like obviously fake asses. It's kind of weird.
Yeah,
It's
this
like
woman I worked
noticeable.
with had she had like some kind of surgery where they trimmed fat off her arms, but then
Oh, weird.
she has like these giant scars all along the bottom of her arms. And I was just thinking, like, how is that much better than just
Fake tits.
having no, not fake tits. Her arms, like, you know, when you put your arm out, you have like that saggy skin on the
Yeah, especially when women get
bottom.
older, they get that more.
But I was
How old
thinking,
is
like,
this girl? How old is this
how is
girl?
like having saggy arm fat worse than having giant scars
I don't know, man.
to
Talk to
get rid of it?
ask Russell Crowe. See what he has to say. I'm sure he knows all about that. He's got those saggy arms now. What's he like 60?
Russell Crowe.
Yeah, he's got he's got that same arm fat that you're talking
taking
about.
shots at him?
I don't know. I guess I'm targeting Russell Crowe. I'm fat. I
Why?
don't know. I'm fat shaming
Why
Russell
you
Crowe.
going-
I'm fat shaming
Yo,
Russell Crowe.
Yo, do you remember?
You can do that now. You can make fun of white men. Come on.
The
He looks like a fat Greek guy now. He looks like a fat Greek deli owner.
X-Men Last Stand shit where they had that CGI younger version of Patrick Stewart and
Yeah.
I'm watching it now. It looks so fucking bad. It's so awkward and weird.
Well, look at Russell Crowe. He looks like a fat Greek deli owner now. That's what he looks
Why
like.
are you talking about Russell Crowe?
I don't know. He's in that new movie, so he's relevant. He's in the Exorcist movie. He looks like
the priest exorcist, yeah.
he might as well be in
And
Jersey
I
owning a
remember
deli.
seeing that title, I was like, man, like they've had every single fucking type of exorcist, haven't they? And then
Oh, yeah.
I immediately started thinking, like, what exorcists have they not had yet? You know,
Yeah.
like the Virgin Exorcist, the the Trans Exorcist.
Yeah, that'll be soon.
Who plays him? Jamie Foxx in blackface.
Seth Rogen.
Yeah,
Put Seth Rogen in there. People like him. Have you seen Mario yet? Have you gone and seen Mario?
No, but everyone I work with,
They went and saw it?
obligated to see it. No, they
Well,
feel obligated to see it.
Do they have kids? These people or no?
Some do. Some are the same people who went and saw what's that shit with the blue people? Fuck.
Sonic or Avatar?
Avatar, yeah. And they loved it.
Oh, bro,
They-
they got
they were,
avatarded. Did they get high and get avatarded?
They were like talking about it and saying how they were crying in the theaters and stuff. I was like,
Avatar?
I never had enough of a connection to any of that shit to be openly weeping. But maybe, like I did kind of like when I was watching not Return of the King. What's the one where like all the hobbits go on that death boat?
Death boat hobbits. What are you talking about?
The Ever Dying Lands or whatever, where the elves
Oh
go?
yeah. Return of the King. Last movie.
That-
Yeah, it's good.
I remember like people crying in the theaters during that, and I was thinking,
Yeah.
like, this feels impactful, but I don't know how to scale it to that level.
Well, I mean, he
It feels
fucking,
like
20th anniversary, by the way. Fathom Events is right now has it in theaters. You can go see Return of the King in theaters today and tomorrow. 20-year anniversary. Well, not really.
like a promotional thing. You get like free stuff.
No, they're just running it again because it's 20th anniversary. They really should have done the last other two. Like they should have done Fellowship, and they should have done Two Towers, but they're doing Return of the King. Maybe because people are now back to going to see movies, so that's probably the case. I mean, I've seen it. It's funny. I've seen all these movie theaters, so it's like I don't really feel like I would need. Like, say I was 20 years old and I didn't see these movie theaters, I'd maybe go watch Lord of the Rings in theaters. I've seen it. It was good. I mean, that is like I don't know. The ultimate trilogy is the Lord of the Rings to me, at least.
Man, this scene in that fucking X-Men Last Day movie is pretty fucking dark. Where like this little kid is shaving down his wings in the bathroom,
I don't remember that.
and there's blood all over the place. It's pretty fucked up, actually. Like
Was it Angel doing
he's
that?
trying to like hide it from his father. Yeah, Angel. Yeah.
I mean, I remember the character, but I don't remember that in the. Oh no, I do remember
Pretty
that. Okay, I
brutal and
remember that.
disgusting. Like you see, like just like all these feathers and blood on the floor, but then when you turn to his back, it's like this raw, just like
There was a hot girl who had wings
Pardon?
too. Remember she had like insect wings? She was hot. Whoever that girl was good looking. I don't remember who that was. She was like a little.
insect wings?
Yeah, she had insect wings. She was kind of black, kind of white. I don't remember who it was. She was in one of those new. She was one of those new X-Men movies. Let's see what her name was.
No, I don't think they were insect wings. She had Are you talking about the new Storm?
Oh, she was Zoe Kravitz. Zoe Kravitz played her. Okay, all right. Search
Oh,
Zoe
yeah, she was like a
Kravitz.
butterfly. Yeah.
Yeah, she was really cute in that. Yeah, all right. So I remember her in that.
Her mom's better.
Yeah, she looked. She actually, you know what? She looked good.
Lisa Bonet.
Who's the mom?
Lisa Bonet from the Cosby's.
Oh, I
And
don't
High
know.
Fidelity.
Yeah, she's all right. I don't know. I'm seeing her. She's no fucking Lizzo though. You know, come on. Lizzo's got it all going on, man. She's got Mandalorian. Come on. She's girl boss.
What's her character in that?
Fucking terrible. Fucking. God, it was awful. She's some ruler of some planet with Jack Black being her husband, but she's really the queen. It was terrible. It was so embarrassing. They gave her like way too many lines. It's like how can you pretend to have a show that's like decent and then give someone who's never acted like 5 minutes of screen time where they're doing a monologue? Like it's just you got to know what's good and what's not. Yeah, it's just like you know. I mean, if you're making like you know she can't do it. You know, you get on set and you're like, all right, someone can't act. Then don't give her fucking 14 lines to read. You know, like, I get it. You want to give her a cameo. Let's not make her have a 5-minute scene.
Yeah, it was like Lady Gaga being in American Horror Story.
I think, but I'll say, like, I've seen that, and she's not that terrible of an actress. Lizzo's like, if someone off the street, like, here, read this line. You know what I mean? Like, that level.
That awkward?
Yeah, just like very awkward. She's not an actress. She's not claiming to be, and it's just like, why give her the part? You know, like stupid.
Because of some
It's the black agenda, man. It's
agenda
like,
going on that
yeah. It's the same reason you have Megan Thee Stallion twerking with She-Hulk in that show.
No, I feel bad for Megan being connected to that.
Yeah, she's twerking with She-Hulk. It's very embarrassing.
No, I like her a lot. I feel bad that she has to do that.
Yeah, I mean, although like you can't blame her. It's like someone coming to you being like, "Oh, it's Marvel. Here's all this money."
Her agent. I blame
Are you gonna
her
say
agent.
no? I would never say no.
It's like,
No, like
do you ever see the Razzie acceptance speech for Halle Berry where she completely blamed her agent and casting director and the people
yeah, that was good.
that were in the movie?
Yeah, she teaches
I like
She-Hulk.
Halle Berry a lot.
She teaches She-Hulk how to twerk. Megan Thee Stallion. That's the scene.
What is
Pretty
the context?
embarrassing.
Isn't she a lawyer?
Yeah, it's a post-credit scene. It really didn't mean a lot. It was just in the end of the episode, she's teaching her how to twerk or something. She was a client of the lawyer. I don't know. That show is just so bad. I can't remember a single thing. All I remember is she would complain about how hard it is to be a woman. That's all I remember. And then also getting drunk and fucking a bunch of dudes. Basically, that's all I remember.
On the
That whole
show
movie.
or outside of it?
No, on the show. It's like the character, the
Oh.
She-Hulk character, would just get drunk and fuck a bunch of dudes, and no one wanted to fuck her unless she was She-Hulk. That was like the catch. She knew she had to like transform to get the dudes into her. When I thought she was
If you
actually
were,
she's an attractive actress, actually. Outside of it,
if you were Phoenix or whatever, and Wolverine and Cyclops are trying to fuck you, who would you go with?
oh, I would always I don't know, probably Cyclops because he got his shit together more.
Yeah, because you could see Wolverine having like a nightmare and stabbing you through the chest randomly in
But
the middle of the night.
The girl who plays She-Hulk, Tatiana Maslany, she's very
She's
cute.
not good.
No, I think she's cute. I don't know.
I didn't find her attractive.
She's not like hot, but she's got a cute face. Not when she's green.
What's her name?
Tatiana Maslany. I guess I don't know what she is. She's probably fucking Indian or some shit. She was in Orphan Black.
Tatiana.
Where she played multiple characters in Orphan Black, so I think that's why they wanted to have her play She-Hulk, because she could have two characters, but it really didn't work. I mean, she's 37 too at this point. She's not like young. She's older than us.
She's okay. I don't know.
I mean, she's nothing like. She's nothing. She's not like what's her name? She's not like the Black Widow girl.
What's all this Troll Hunter shit that she's in?
Troll Hunter, really? She's in a Troll Hunter movie? Oh, she's probably a voice actress in that. That's that Guillermo animated thing.
She's in Parks and Rec. She's in.
Is she? I don't remember her Parks and Rec. I've seen that.
Wow, she's got a pretty large resume of stuff.
I mean, she's been in stuff for a while. She's not like new to any of this shit. I don't remember her in Parks and Rec. You know what? In Parks and Rec, she looked a lot younger.
Oh, she's in Easter Promises. That's a good fucking movie. That's a good Cronenberg movie.
Yep. Oh, she dated that fucking Indian rapist, Aziz Ansari.
You can't just.
Didn't he date rape somebody or no?
He got out of that. He got out of that rape thing.
Oh, this is new.
It was just like she was trying to extract money from him.
This is new news, man. I'm looking on Yahoo. Timothy Chalamet, America's waif, is dating Kylie Jenner. Waif of a man.
Kylie Jenner?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Bruce Jenner's daughter.
Not like which one? The one with the weird lips.
She looks like fucking Kim Kardashian.
Oh my god, these fucking people, man. They worm their ways into every single fucking thing. Like, how old and like fucking I don't know, like how are they still relevant? Like
I don't get it. I don't know who gives. It's funny. It's like I don't know who gives a shit about this. Like, who gives a fucking shit about entertainment? Like, what did Kylie Jenner do to be popular? Just being there. Just being there.
Every single fucking thing.
But forgot to film
like, this is our like royal family. Like, this is our like monarchy.
Yeah, that's true.
Fucking weird
celebrity. That's all we have is celebrity.
LA creepo, hyper fucking surgically altered fucking narcissist freaks. They're they're like the people that everyone attributes to be. It's sick.
Yeah, it's weird. Well, I mean, she's someone who has tons of money, so she's successful, but it was all set up for her.
In cities they are. I have people that I work with, and they randomly will like bring up them and show clips about them. It's like, how fucking brainwashed and manipulated are we still at this point that we have to keep talking about this fucking family?
Yeah,
for like 30 fucking years now. It's like,
yep,
they've done nothing to be relevant, and we continually have to know who they are and what they're doing all the time.
Basically, all they've done is had a sex tape, and that was it. That was enough. One sex tape. It's a good sacrifice, I guess. And then date a bunch of washed up basketball players, and then the fucking crazy rapper.
Well, no, I mean that that brought them way more
But then
time
they've
and like
all those
respectability than they ever had.
all those men that they've dated they've like taken down. Like all those men have been taken down like to fucking base level notch. Like look at all them. You can go through the list. All the ones they've dated are like fucking either like had a fucking Astroworld bullshit or had a meltdown like Kanye West or like ruined their basketball career like Lamar Odom. It's just
No, his career was over already.
none of that ends well with any of the guys who actually get linked up with them.
They live in like a complete psychotic
go to the fucking OG.
Unrealistic world.
Bruce Jenner hates the mom, then turns into a fucking woman. It's like all of it. It's like, ugh. Breakdown of the masculine energy, man. But I guess you can get a McDonald's meal with your name on it like Travis Scott. Get the Travis Scott meal, man.
The Cactus Jack meal.
Oh, is that his name? Shit, man.
It's like his alter ego. But that was before Astroworld happened and a bunch of people died at his concert.
Oh, before the satanic sacrifice.
Yeah, I mean,
like little Uzi Vert is like straight up into it.
Demonic and fucked up the whole experience was, and that it felt like just like a mass
ritual,
not like suicide, but like but
ritual,
like
man,
mass, like killing.
Definitely was.
You know, a lot of people who are for population control, cite things like this as like little examples. You know, like you'll get like mass shooting and stuff, but like all the stuff adds up. They just want to find ways to just hinder like the overall eventual
downfall
overpopulation of the entire planet, to where like there's like literally no space left. Then there's like no physical space left that hasn't been built on or excavated or fucking mined out.
I think it's also just crazy how a lot of these rappers like straight up go into the satanic influence at all, like Lil Nas X and what's his name?
It's like a shtick.
Lil Uzi Vert, like Lil Uzi Vert, basically just saying my name is Lucifer.
It goes back to like 3-6 Mafia. They were one of the originators of all that shit.
You gotta stay fly, man. Till you die.
No, before that, I'm talking like
DJ Paul, all that shit.
1995, where
the girl rapper in that group.
People are saying that they sacrificed Lord Scarecrow for popularity.
Well, there's some weirdness to a lot of these big time rappers have certain deaths around them. Look at Kanye West. His mom died, and that's when he got popular. Sacrificed his mom. He even said it. He actually even vocally said it.
Dedicated to her that people love, like Dear Mama, and every time he performs it and fakes like a complete mental breakdown, people in the audience go off, like they're orgasming, you know?
Yeah, I mean, he even said how that was what it was, but no one believes him because he's now just viewed as being crazy. But I think he was like telling the truth on that. Like he really was. He knows what was happening.
I gotta say, Halle Berry as Storm was like one of the best casting decisions that franchise ever did.
Yeah, that really worked. She was great in that role.
I can't think of a better like black female heroine for that time period.
Yeah, it was a very good role. It's like it's one of those things that would still work today. It was a good like, you know, like that's exactly what you should have like a, you know, person into. You don't need to force a role where it's like you make a white person black. Like that was good. That was a good black character without it being forced, because it was actually a black character.
That was like around Swordfish, I think.
Yeah, that was honestly those X-Men movies are like, to me, one of my favorite superhero movies, which I think a lot of people would say like, oh, it's just like kind of the crappy start, but I think I like them the best.
Well, they're a little campy and schlocky, but I feel like they
Oh yeah,
want it to be because that's kind of what you did with superhero stuff. Like you wanted to still have a connection to all the literary stuff, but then also this weird
exactly.
cross section of trying to convert it to film. Like Beast was always a little weird to me having what's his name? Frasier.
That was perfect
the
though,
guy-
man. I don't know. That's like what his character
the guy
was.
who
That was
fell
like
off the
perfect.
stage.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. What's this fucking
Kelsey
name?
Grammer.
Kelsey Grammer. Yeah, yeah. That was
You've
good
seen that clip
casting.
before, right?
His voice acting's great for that role. It's like exactly what I would think of a voice with Beast.
Like, why was Kelsey Grammer on stage even close to falling off? You know?
I don't know what that was fucking about either. Like I was wondering, like, what the fuck's he doing on stage? Although, you know, when you're that famous, you're just doing a little speech or some bullshit at a college or something, or maybe like an acting troupe or some bullshit.
The clip is so brutal and unforgiving.
Some Sacramento gay comedy group or something wanted to have Frasier on.
Speaking of gay, I always thought the guy who played Wolverine was like a theater queer that
Yeah,
gay
he
guys
is.
absolutely loved.
Oh no, he's 100%.
Jackson.
Yeah, he's 100% like closet gay. He married his makeup. Like girl.
That's why
It's
I
fucking
always
bullshit.
thought-
He's
I thought
hairdresser.
he
He's
was
gay.
like, one of those over-masculated gay guys. Like there's a lot of them out there.
He's one of the typical Hollywood kind of in the closet queers.
But
Like-
the reason why he's so buff, it's not to attract women, it's to attract men who like really buff gay guys.
Yeah, I mean he married a woman who was 10 years older than him. That's a hairstylist. I don't know. That's all I'm saying is I don't know. I wouldn't put it past him. You know, like I wouldn't claim to say his sexuality or not, but he's a put him under that list of could be gay. I don't know. All right, man, I gotta head out, but it was a good stream. We started early. We got some stuff done. Next time we do this, we'll have it a little more fleshed out.
Yeah, I think we'll start trying to break it down by time period a little bit more.
Yeah, I think I'll make the website. I'll make like a web blog post that like we can go through it and actually talk about it a little better. Be a little more visual for the stream.
Okay.
All right, man. Later, dude. Blew the coop. All right, guys. That was a good stream. If you guys check this out, you're in for a treat. You're in for a treat. We got some good stuff. We talked about stuff over in the UK. We talked about the modernness of movies. We talked about the boner comedies list here we got going. We talked about fake gays. We talked about proto gays. We talked about peak. Oh, not proto gays. We talked about proto boners, Jurassic boners, peak boners, post boners, all this stuff. We talked about all the categories. I got a list in mind. I gotta make the blog post. So be sure to look out for that blog post. And if you're watching, slap that like button. Hit that shit.